What up, gang? Red Dem Gang in the building, man. Episode 94.
I fucking apologize. The shit wasn't loading for the shit we're doing today. I apologize.
Blame Lewis.
Cam, you
Blame
are
Lewis,
free.
for
You
sure.
are free this week. Cam was actually 30 seconds on time.
I am not 30 seconds on time is crazy work, but I was on time.
I was looking at the clock. Bullshit.
Cam gets discredited while
I
getting
came
credit.
in at
This is crazy.
7.
He was on time. He was on time. He was kind of pushing.
He was 1 minute on time. He was 1
I
minute
sent the
on
link,
time.
bro. No. Fuck this. I'm gonna pull up when I sent the link, bro. Let's see. 7:52, and he pulled up at 7:59 after he was bitching at me to send the link.
That's
he was saying send the link and he was
saying let's pod.
First off,
I was at 7:57. Second, the only reason why I said that, Chris, is because your ass sat there and said, I wonder if Cam is gonna be on time today. That's what I told you. Well, if you send the link, maybe I will be on time.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. You no call, no showed yesterday. So what's up with that?
Oh wow.
You know what that calls for? Okay. You know what no call, no show you know what that calls for? It calls for termination. Instantly.
I was sleeping, okay? I was sleeping, okay?
Sleeping. I watched Riho return and you were sleeping.
Damn. That's crazy.
I watched Kyle Fletcher kill Kenny Omega and
you couldn't call me. You couldn't call me and tell me Riho was back.
I shouldn't have to call you. You should be awake and alarm.
You couldn't be a real friend. You know I love me some Riho. You couldn't be a real friend to call me and say, "Hey Cam, wake up! I need you on stream. Riho's here." I had to find out Riho returned to my friend Joseph. Joseph sent me a text going, "Cam, Riho's here," but you couldn't do that.
Stop falling asleep.
Oh,
I show up for work every day, to both my jobs without any complaint.
Whoa.
Look, I was at work, okay? Excuse me, Chris. After a long day at work, I decided to put my ass in the bed, okay? Excuse me.
I had a long day at work too. I had a long day at work too. 10 hours every day. I'm on time every day.
10 hours. 10 of them.
Not Thunder talking about Chris had to suffer through 2 Wheel of Youth segments. I had to suffer through NXT.
You suffer through the highlights, bro.
Wow.
You suffer through the highlights, bro.
KD, wow.
KD, what's up, bro? What's your rings from Golden State?
Hi, chat. I'm back.
Y'all know what time it is if you read the title. Wheel of Random Pro Wrestling Topics. It's something we've done on No Name before. We haven't done it here, but we're gonna bring it here. Lewis has put together a wheel of different topics, pro wrestling topics, I guess, ranging different companies, which is awesome. And yeah, we'll just chop it up.
we gotta get our fantasy AEW out the way. Shut the fuck up, Cam. I wasn't here last week, so I deserve all the camera time in the world. How we doing, chat? How we doing? I missed y'all. Feeling like shit lately.
It ain't my fault you on here last week.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Grow hair.
Chris, wait a minute, Chris. How you gonna get on me by being a no call, no show? But you just let Lewis slide, bro. You see, right? This that stuff I be talking about, bro. This that stuff I be talking about, bro.
Big difference.
I'm a no call, no show. I get raked over the coals. Lewis is a no call, no show. He can let me. I'm tired of this.
You want to know the difference? You didn't do shit. You just let me sit here wondering if you were going to pop up. Me, on the other hand, I went out of my way. I hit up Lewis. I was like, yo, are you going to pop up for Dynamite? He told me no. I was like, fine. I got it.
Look here, at the work.
That's all you got to say.
All right, put my shit on screen so Cam can shut up.
There we go.
What's up, guys? How you doing? So if you guys don't know, yes, it's been a while since I've updated the public on where we are with Fantasy AEW because we have added Collision into it since I do nothing on Saturdays. And Collision really not that bad. It's just Dynamite with no aura. But other than that, it's still very good wrestling. But I don't want to make it seem like, oh, Lewis hasn't been updated. No, I've been updated, man. Fucking join the Discord if you want to see me constantly update the shit. Yeah, link, description, fucking join. I update the shit all the time, and there's a whole section of where you can see it. As you can see from the first time you guys have seen this list, I have color-coded a lot of shit, and we have done a lot of shit. So in red, as you guys can see, red means that these are AEW champions, which means they are holding AEW sanctioned titles. So, just so you guys don't be aware. So these would most likely be the people that are going to give us 15 points on a monthly basis. So Hangman, Okada, Fletcher, Mercedes, those are the champions. As you can see, some people are color-coded orange, like MJF and Athena. Those are champions who do not hold AEW-sanctioned titles, which means MJF is the CMLL World Champion, Athena's the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, but if they defend their outside titles on AEW television or on AEW programming, those will count to 15 points as well. Kind of shakes it up a little bit. As you can see, pink, unfortunately, is the one thing none of us wanted to happen. And unfortunately, Khris and I got the biggest fucking blows of it possible. IR. Unfortunately, somehow, some way, in the same calendar fucking weekend, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland have both been written off TV long term. So, unfortunately, right now, we have to figure out who is going to replace Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. But here's the catch to it, though. We obviously drop them, but if they come back before All In 2026, depending on where we are with our teams, we have free rights to retain them. So, for example, if Khris drops Will Ospreay and he picks somebody up like Jay Lethal, even Jay Lethal ain't shit, but if he picks up Jay Lethal and Will Ospreay comes back, he can retain Will Ospreay and drop Jay Lethal, no problem. So it's pretty much a free ad drop. Obviously, if Jay Lethal's cooking in the time frame, he can always choose to defer Will Ospreay and say, you know what, I don't need him. So that's always fine. Yellow, as you guys know, is the replacement, but can no longer be dropped. Cam used it on Megan Bain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He used it on Megan Bain for Kris Statlander, so that means he has to stick with Kris Statlander all the way to 2025 unless she gets injured. Knock on wood. And obviously, Teal, Bobby Lashley, Konosuke Takeshita, and Darby Allin are just non-AEW champions. They don't hold any titles. They're non-champions. So yeah. I know I'm yapping a lot. Also, to special matches, I have added Falls Count Anywhere. And if an outside title is defended on an AEW television, then the 15 points will count. And then obviously I did free agency rights when healthy. I get Swerve. Khris gets Ospreay if we choose to do so. Now, Khris, the sucky ass part is we got to figure out who the fuck is going to replace these guys. So who is going to be replacing Will Ospreay for you?
Pink. Let me just make sure he's not already there. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go Mark Briscoe.
Okay. All right. I just have to make sure I get Ospreay's points down real quick, just to make sure we ain't losing how much point total he's done for you. I know, not bold italic, but all right. And you have chosen Mark Briscoe?
Yes, sir.
And Mark Briscoe will be painted teal. All right. So now I'm going to put this one as IR. Sadly, none of us wanted this shit to happen, especially Khris and I. We didn't want fucking Swerve and Ospreay gone. All right, now for me, unfortunately, yes, chat, Swerve is gone for me, and it's even worse because at least Khris got something out of Ospreay. I didn't get nothing out of Swerve. I only got one match out of Swerve, but it's okay. For me, I think I want to play it safe. I'm running a risk here because eventually he is going to lose to Darby Allin, but for the sake of it, I'm just going to pick up Jon Moxley. I'm going to end up picking up Jon Moxley and paint him as teal. All right, so since Dynamite just happened, the current updated score, because Dynamite, none of our wrestlers wrestled except for mine. Mercedes had her title defense against Alex Windsor. Mercedes successfully defended, so I added 15 more points to Mercedes, and Kyle Fletcher was on the winning team for the All-Star tag, so awarded 7 points. So that puts me 1 point behind Khris, and Cam is getting his ass whipped. So, yeah.
Don't worry. I'm gonna bounce back. Okada got me. I'm gonna bounce back.
But yeah.
Yo, Lewis, fucking Jalen Carter got tossed 6 seconds into the game.
What?
He spit on deck.
It's
Word
just,
bro.
It's just football. All right.
Okada and Statlander got me. They got my back. Don't worry.
Shit. But yeah, chat. That's where we So that Mark Briscoe win last night doesn't count for Khris since he picked him up? Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't count for him.
Nah, it shouldn't, because that'd be fucked.
It doesn't count for him. But Jon Moxley would count for me this Saturday in Collision if he beats Daniel Garcia.
Right.
Since I picked him up. But no, unfortunately, he doesn't get the Mark Briscoe W.
Let's go, Danny G. Oh yeah. And it's gonna count for me too, because Kris Statlander wrestling. I'm sorry, Julia Hart. I'm sorry. I love you, but you got to get.
Cam, I think I'm gonna do it. All right, guys. I think I'm actually gonna do it. I'm looking at the landscape right now. All right, so I am going to. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that, Cam. I'm gonna wait on that. But yeah, all right. So y'all see it, chat. Y'all see it. Probably pretty boring for Mo because he's like, fuck. He's asked out. He doesn't watch AEW. But
I ain't on this list.
We are here. Cam, be fucking thankful you ain't got nobody on IR.
Yeah, this is terrible.
This is pretty fucked up. But yeah, that is it for fantasy AEW. We wait for Collision, and let's see if I leap Khris and Daniel Garcia doesn't upset me.
Fuck no. Touchdown, Javante Williams.
Did y'all hear about this Matt Riddle incident?
No, actually.
I did.
Can we not talk about Matt Riddle? Fuck him. That's all I'm gonna say.
What happened now?
Matt Riddle was booked for a charity appearance at a show, I think in the UK. He was booked for a charity appearance at a show, I think in the UK, in the main event against Simon Miller. Matt Riddle no-showed. And so they had to come up with a completely new main event, and they had to refund everybody in the building who was there to see Matt Riddle. Keep in mind, this is for a charity event.
Yeah.
And then Matt Riddle went online and was like, the promoter lied and all that shit. So like Matt Riddle was trying to save face. Also, Matt Riddle got online thinking an interview said that AJ Lee was fucking around in like the locker room or some shit. That's what he heard or anything. That AJ Lee was hoeing around. Shit hasn't been the best week for Matt Riddle. So fuck.
Even
Matt
if
Riddle.
she was, it's not your fucking business.
I agree.
How would he fucking know? He wasn't in the locker room.
Yeah, you weren't even there, gang. Well, he talked about how he heard, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody fucks in that locker room.
That's not for you to talk about at all.
Bro, everybody fucks in that locker room, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That's how you burn bridges, bro.
Yeah, you just being dumb right now, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Because he had the easy ass in to come back to WWE if he wanted to with Randy Orton. Now that's dead. That's
you
dead.
Trip. Yeah, you need to fucking relax, pal. You need to calm the fuck down. You ain't even there to talk about she be fucking on people. And even if she did, who cares? Who the fuck cares? It's not your wife.
That's for Punk to worry about. And clearly he doesn't give a fuck because he put a ring on it.
Yeah, clearly he fucking don't.
So even if that was true, it doesn't fucking matter. So fuck Matt Riddle. Let's not talk about him. Let's do this wheel.
Are you sure? Anything else y'all want to talk about? You don't want to talk about the elephant in the fucking room?
That's a see it when I believe it when I see it. I ain't letting the dirt sheets. Nah.
Like Cam on mute because he's fighting.
I think if they try anybody else other than who,
it's gonna be problematic.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's Bailey. It could be fucking Rhea Ripley for all I care.
How would y'all feel if the music played and it just Becky just skipping down?
Troll of the century in
Ultimate
Chicago
troll.
too, bro. In Chicago.
In Chicago, yeah, she gonna get. Oh man, let me chill. But it ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be nice.
But if she does come back, can we not Def Rebel her? Thank you.
Okay, Def Rebel. Okay, somebody in the I forgot who it was somebody in the NXT watch along made a great had a great line. I forgot who it was. But they said if Def Rebel changed, light it up, we gonna light up Def Rebel. I said I agree. They said if we change,
I agree.
Light up Def Rebel.
I could see them doing it too. I can definitely see them doing it. And
They better not. He better not touch light
Plus,
it
don't
up.
they own the song? Because didn't Jim Johnston make that shit?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not CFO money. So they own the song.
I guess so.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it, and if I see it, great. Hell yeah, welcome back.
Y'all hear about Ronda? Y'all hear about Ronda Rousey?
No.
Yeah, she's quote unquote officially retired.
We
retired you. We don't care.
Officially.
So anyway,
how about this wheel?
Like moment of silence. None. Next.
About this wheel, gang.
I will say I loved her first
fuck
run.
about Ronda Rousey.
I also want to give a shout out. If you guys watched Dynamite yesterday, FTR and Cope and Christian, they had a brawl segment, and one of my boys that I trained with, Logan Machina, he was the scrawny dude in the white and black pants. He was actually in there breaking up Adam Priest during the brawl and shit. So shout out my boy Logan Machina for making it on AEW Dynamite, man. That boy's been working hard.
Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best mat grapplers I know. So hopefully he gets a shot. All right, so chat. So on the fucking wheel right here, we got a mixture of serious topics, individual questions made for specific people. Some are trolls, some are not. Mixture of everything to get the conversations going. So y'all boys ready?
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not ready. Fuck this wheel.
I'm gonna keep updating the current topic.
Ooh, is Cena's retirement tour a failure?
This has been his retirement tour has been a massive disappointment, is what I would say. This is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting from a John Cena retirement tour. This is not what I was expecting from a John Cena retirement tour. I appreciate the fact that he wanted to try something different with the heel turn. The fact that we finally got it. Looking back at it, the heel turn is something that you should have stayed in the drafts. It should have just stayed in the drafts. There was no reason. It should have just stayed in the drafts. There was no reason for him to go heel. This heel turn should have been John Cena. This heel turn should have been John Cena's going in there. No, not heel turn, excuse me. This retirement run should have been John Cena's going in there. And he's just replaying all of his losses. That's what this heel turn should have been, combined with trying to get some new talent over. And it started out like that with Randy Orton and CM Punk. Where I drew the line, though, this man has 8 dates left. Why are we wasting one of them on Logan Paul, bro? AJ Styles is right there.
Great,
the match was good, though.
At least the match was great.
Why are we wasting one on Brock Lesnar? It's a. I think this heels
for the money.
I think this
the almighty dollar, bro.
I
holds
think
a lot of weight,
the retirement tour should have been leaving WWE better than you found it. That's how I felt. Like, give the rub to the young guys that need it, or the superstars that need it. Like give more of a rub to LA Knight. Give the rub to Braun Breaker. Give the rub to people that really need it. Go down to NXT for a little bit. Give the rub to a guy like Obafemi. Give the rub to a guy like Javon Evans. Like, leave the company better than you found it. It's cool. You can do the nostalgia stuff. Like, I don't mind the Randy stuff. I don't mind the CM Punk stuff. But I also feel like they didn't even do too much of the nostalgia stuff. I feel like there was two different parties that wanted something out of Cena retirement tour, and we didn't get any of it. Like, people wanted the super nostalgia fest. You only got 2 fucking matches. And then people wanted young stars or stars in general that really need the rub like that. And we didn't even get that. We're getting what TKO wants and what TKO envisions it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul. Fuck Logan Paul. Talk about he held his own in his ring. I don't give a shit.
That was not his best match this year. I'm sorry. I gotta disagree.
You're not humble, Lewis?
I think his match with Cody was way better.
Logan didn't give him.
Oh no, absolutely.
The match with Randy better. Anyways,
damn. I'm not a Logan Paul fan, but goddamn,
I didn't love the Randy match. I'll be honest.
You're tweaking. You
were
squealing. You was squealing like a girl when you was there. Shut up.
On the rewatch,
that shit was lit. That shit was awesome.
Should have left the memories alone.
But I feel like it's just what TKO wants. That's why we're wasting it on Logan. That's why we're wasting it on Brock. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have loved to see a Cena Drew rub. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love for him to go down to NXT. You know what I'm saying? Work with some of the guys there.
I think the Drew rub's gonna happen. I think Cena's last match is either with Drew or Gunther. I think it's one of those two names.
If Gunther's healthy, it's gonna be Gunther. If not, it's gonna be Drew.
Man, Cena don't want them problems, bro. Tell his ass to watch out, bro. Go wrestle Drew.
I mean, he gonna go away anyway, so he might as well,
Go wrestle Drew. Go play with the kittens over there, bro. You don't want these lions over here. You don't want that shit.
Diabolical.
You don't want that shit.
Well,
go play with them fucking kittens. Go wrestle son number 35. Go wrestle him. Don't come over here. Come over here.
No, I will say, would I call it a failure? No. Would I call it mishandled? Absolutely.
Trash.
I think they're making up for it in this last few months. I thought, personally, I didn't love the fact that Logan's the one in there. But I thought Cena's promos on the lead up were fantastic. And I thought the match itself was really, 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 really good.
Go ahead.
So it's like, if they keep on this trajectory, which is going to be kind of hard considering how, like, you only have 8 appearances in September, October, November, December. That's all that's left. And I don't know how much really they can make up for that.
Yeah.
But I hope that goes well. I hope the Brock match, because that's inevitable. I hope that goes well.
Clock is ticking though. I mean,
could be his last SmackDown too, which is crazy.
Damn, in Chicago,
same city he debuted too.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like
on SmackDown.
Wow.
It's ironic.
I just want to know how they're gonna make the whole Brock Lesnar shit work.
Don't.
Like, you got 3 months left and eight dates left. How the fuck are you gonna maneuver this? How are you gonna tell a proper story?
Don't. And just keep the tradition that Brock Lesnar just comes back to beat his ass.
Question.
Okay.
Question. Because I saw this debate on one of the podcasts I was listening to on Tuesday after because they were reviewing Raw. Who's a better actor? The Rock or John Cena?
John Cena.
Yeah.
What the hell? My V is the same dude in every fucking movie, bro.
John Cena.
That's what they said. That's what the dude said on the fucking thing.
He's just this big ass. He's this big ass Samoan guy in every fucking movie, bro.
That's what the dude said in the thing, bro. He was like, that's what the dude said in the thing, bro. He was like, the Rock is playing the same character in every fucking movie.
Also with the I also feel like people were super unrealistic with this tour. Like, I saw so many people saying Cena should work with Melo. Be realistic, bro. Melo, the way he's booked should not be believable to be in there smelling John Cena's air, bro.
No,
I'm sorry, you got to be
fault,
realistic. Yeah, it's not his fault, but nah, man. Like, Cena better off working with Solo kayfabe wise than Melo. Like,
yeah, because there's history there.
Oh, don't worry, Cam. There's a question here for you.
Well, yeah. Speaking of questions,
actually, no, I don't think it's here because it was on the last one. All right, remove.
Nah.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm on that ass today.
Oh,
is AJ
Lord.
Lee top 10 all time?
I think she's near the bottom of the top 10, but I do think if you were to sit there and tell me I have AJ Lee in my top 10, it's not something I'm going to argue or dispute with you with. It's not something I'm going to argue or dispute with you with. If you sit there and tell me you have AJ Lee in your top 10, that's not something I'm gonna personally argue or dispute you with.
So do you mind if I go through the names and you can tell me if you got him over AJ Lee or not?
Let's do it.
Again, okay. Again, I don't think she is top 10, but if you were to tell me she's top 10, I wouldn't have an issue with it.
All right, so let's confirm it to the people right now. I can name you 10 names off rip, and y'all can tell me. All right, so Becky. So that Becky.
No.
Bailey.
No.
Sasha.
No.
Charlotte.
No.
Trish.
Those are wipes.
No.
Lita.
No.
Alexa Bliss.
It's close.
No.
Close, but no.
It's close.
I wouldn't hate it if you said I have Alexa over. I wouldn't hate it if you said
it's a toss-up.
I don't agree, but
I think that's a clear personally.
I think it's a clear.
I don't agree, but I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't come at you with pitchforks if you said that.
I personally think it's a clear. I think AJ was good for a short period of time. Alexa has had eliteness for a long period of time.
Yep.
Like a longevity got to play a point at some point.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Alexa Bliss was also the face of the division as long as AJ Lee was.
If I'm being honest, I think Alexa's only elite year was like 2016 to like 2016 to like 2017, 2018. After that,
so that's 2 years. That's 2-3 years. That's 2-3 years. Yeah, that's 2-3 years.
That's 2 years.
And AJ only had like a 3-year career on the main roster.
But then you got to think about the history Alexa Bliss made. Won the first ever women's elimination chamber match and shit like that, and winning. She was Miss Money in the Bank.
Also with AJ, I think.
Oh, my bad, Cam. Go ahead.
We're at Alexa, so I think that was 8. Also, I think with AJ, like part of the reason why I wouldn't have an issue with it also is because part of the reason I wouldn't have an issue with it also because I think people. AJ, I think once the division really started to get good, that's when she was like, all right, I'm done, which sucks. I think that's like, all right, I'm done, which sucks because AJ would have stuck around for the horsewoman being caught up and women like Alexa Bliss, those feuds could have been great, but she's obviously a great promo. In the ring, I think she's a good wrestler. I think she's a good wrestler. I think people try to discredit AJ when she was like, well, she was good for her time. No, I just think AJ was
I think she was good, but I think she lacks in a lot of areas, though, compared to the women. Like, we could put context behind it, but at the end of the day, your feuds fall short compared to the women that we talking about. Your stories fall short compared to the women that we talking about.
Because Lewis, there's two
I can't
names
give
that
her.
You didn't say so far. I think she has zero argument over.
Yeah, like
Bianca and Mickie James.
Bianca, Mickie James,
bro, no argument.
And I personally have a Lunger Blaze over her as well.
So
I get what you're saying about her feuds. I get what you're saying about her feuds falling short and shit. But part of me, I can't give her all the blame for it just because the division at the time was really fucking bad when she was like the top name. And like I know Trish Stratus had to work with like some bullshit too. But like also Trish had women that were talented. Like you had Victoria, you had Lita, you had Jazz, you had Victoria, you had Lita, you had Jazz, you had Melina. So like Trish did have some people there that she could work with. AJ Lee, you're talking about a division that had Oksana and Caitlyn, who I like Caitlyn, but you're talking about a division that had Oksana and Caitlyn, and the Bellas were heavily. And the Bellas are heavily.
This is how I feel about This is how I feel about AJ Lee. This is how I feel about AJ Lee. This is how I look at it. On one hand, you have somebody. On one hand, you. Go ahead.
But like, I will say this though. But I will say this. I'm sorry to cut you off as well. I will say this. So I can't really put that much on her, like her fuse me and shit. Like her fuse me and shit, because once she actually got somebody who was actually good or like on her level and Paige, they had a really good feud. Like her and Paige had a really good feud. Yeah. But her and Paige had like a really good feud. So if she could have just stuck around a little bit more, she could have had a really, really good feud. Because Paige this is before Paige became Wasp. Because Paige is good, and like AJ Lee and Paige are like really good feud. But like, I don't know how much juice you want to get. I don't know how much juice you want AJ Lee to get out of somebody like no disrespect to Natalia, but like Natalia. I've got a few you're supposed to have against somebody like Cameron or the Funkadactyls or some shit like that.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you about the degree of difficulty, but this is how I'm looking at it. On one hand, you had somebody that had a bunch of money and they blew it and now they're broke. On the other hand, you got somebody who was robbed for their money and now they broke. We could put context, but at the end of the day, the result is that they're both broke now. So the way how I feel about AJ Lee is I understand the degree of difficulty and I understand, but at the end of the day, we're still comparing feuds. We're still comparing stories. We're still comparing legendary moments. And even though she didn't have a lot to work with, she just doesn't have those things to compare to a lot of the women. Even though she was ahead of her time for her era, again, when we're comparing feuds with Bianca, when we're comparing matches with Bianca, when we're comparing stories with Bianca, Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley, Becky, Mickey, it's just not in comparison.
I can't give, and like I get where you're coming from, but like I get where you're coming from, and I don't want to be like, well, I can't judge AJ Lee based off that because she didn't really have shit to work with, but like I get where you're coming from when you're saying that, but like at the same, I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying, or I'm not trying to be hard or anything like that. It's just I don't know how much of like the fuse argument I can use with AJ when like that division was fucking.
If she doesn't have them, then what are we doing here? That's the thing. We could put context behind it, but if she doesn't have them, there's nothing to talk about.
Because we can play that game with a lot of women.
We do it in sports. We do it in sports all the time. Well, if we put context, if this person, if LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love in 2015, it'd be a different discussion. Well, guess what? He didn't win in 2015. At the end of the day, he didn't win, regardless of the context. So I understand the argument that she doesn't have X, Y, and Z because of A, B, and C, but at the end of the day, she doesn't have X, Y, and Z regardless of the context.
And how I look at her.
Oh, that I agree with. Do I think she is top? No, that I agree with. Do I think she is top 10 of all time? I don't have her top 10 of all time, but if somebody were to tell me, a little bit like if I were having like a discussion with somebody and they were to say, hey, I think AJ Lee is top 10. That's not something I'm going to beat them over the head with pitchfork something and be like, that's a really, really bad take, some shit like that. I'm be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. Then I'm be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. It's like, I'm be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. It's like trying to think of like an example I can use.
You see, Daniel, that's different though. Gunther was literally giving you the best programs with fucking Pat McAfee. Gave Goldberg his best fucking match since coming to fucking WWE, and then made Jey Uso the most interesting he's ever fucking been post Roman. Like that he was giving people their best fucking shit.
I'm not using the Gunther argument because I just think Gunther just had clearly. I'm not using the Gunther argument because Gunther just had clearly better talent to work with. So I'm not giving Daniel the Gunther argument because like
I think Caitlyn better than Jey Uso. That's just me though.
All right, bro.
I mean, I will say this. I will say
Jasper Troy better than Jey Uso too.
I will say this. I can't give him the Gunther argument because like even though Jey Uso in ring is like. Even though we all know Jey Uso is not the best in-ring worker in the world, Jey Uso is still really, really good, I would argue. Jey Uso is still really, really good, I would argue, at promos when he's not doing
not on that build.
He's also
not on that build. Not on that build.
I'm not saying not on that build. I'm just saying I would argue Jey Uso just you could get a good feud. Somebody could get a good feud out of Jey Uso. Somebody could get a good feud out of Goldberg. Goldberg got a lot of really good feuds in his prime. No. You could get a really good feud out of Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee can talk. Because Pat McAfee can talk, even though I think he's really annoying. Pat McAfee can talk. It's like so I can't give Gunther that because Gunther can get really good feuds out of people just based off the shit you can do in the microphone. Like I also don't think it's fair to put like the blame on Gunther if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just yapping. I don't know, but if that makes sense, I think Gunther had a lot more. If that makes sense, but like
here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. Let me attack this on all fronts. I can only give somebody the grading on a curve for level of difficulty so much. when I'm comparing you to other women
That I do agree with.
who, like Trish and Lita, who had a very high degree of difficulty because they very clearly didn't care about the women back then either. And those women are still in these conversations. Why? Because of their impact, the longevity, their actual feuds, quality. Like AJ just doesn't have that.
That I agree with you with, but
these women.
That I agree with you with, but I also think if you're Lita and Trish, it's easier to go out there and get a good feuds out of people like Molly Holly, like Victoria, out of Jacqueline, out of Jazz, out of Jazz, out of Ivory, who are just very, very good compared to the. Yeah. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm being hard headed or like I'm just discrediting y'all because I'm not. I understand where y'all coming from, and like hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. So like I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm being hard headed. If I'm coming across that way, I'm sorry, because believe me, I'm not trying to be. It's just that's just my whole take. That's just my whole take on it. Like, do I think AJ's top 10? You think there have been some women overpassed her? But like, if you tell me she's top 10, I'm not gonna bash you over the head with it. That's a dumbass fucking take. Like AJ ain't top 10. Get the fuck out of here. Like if you say AJ is top 10, I'm like, okay. I can see it. I'm like, okay, I can see it.
To me, I think it's kind of crazy because what do we do on this podcast all the time? We talk about talent, right? Then we're talking about, okay, what were you able to produce? That's where we look at your feuds. That's where and I'm not saying AJ doesn't have good feuds and good stories. That's ludicrous. But when we're comparing her to the woman of today, unfortunately, there's just too much.
It's not close.
There's just too much for her.
So her era, though, she's up there.
For her era, she's arguably the best.
And it's not her fault. And it's not her fault.
Like pre-2015, I think. Okay, like this is how I look at AJ. I think she's somebody that set the spark, so she has like her impact, right? She has an impact, setting the spark for what these women were able to do because of her voice and what she went out there and try to produce for these people. But at the same time, she wasn't there to enjoy the fruits of her labor.
Yeah.
And I can give her points, but I can't give her so many points to put like all 10 women or 11 women that we named. I don't think she has an argument over any of them. I don't think she has an argument.
Like I said, we can only give the grace so much for the era that you were in. Like I can only do that so much because at the end of the day, like we could put context behind it, but at the end of the day, you just don't have it. Regardless, you don't have it. Like I can give Mo $100, I don't have the $100, or somebody else could steal the $100 from me. At the end of the day, I'm still asked out of $100, no matter the context. I'm still broke at the end of the day. So with AJ Lee, I could fully understand. I could fully understand people were like, oh, but she was in the Divas era. She didn't have. I get that, but at the end of the day, when we're comparing all time, we have to factor in that she doesn't have the stories or the feuds to match up with these other women. It's just the facts. Now, when she comes back and has the Becky feud and all that shit, and potentially takes the IC title off of Becky, and then hopefully gets into a shit with Roxanne, top 10 talks are going to be hot for AJ. Potentially top 5.
Ready to have them,
people already will be ready to have them.
Her fans, if you try to tell them like that she's not top 10, they're gonna just think you're hating. But it's like this is
great off emotion. This is what I fully believe. Right? I don't think she's there right now, but if she has a banger feud with Becky, takes that IC title and goes into a banger feud with Roxanne and puts over Roxanne and makes her a way bigger star, that's top 10 lock. Because you elevated the title even more, and you had 2 banger feuds with a series of great matches. That's enough. That's enough to put you in that, because you already have the impact. You already had a good title reign with the Divas title. Talent-wise, you're already really good. That's all you need. She's literally missing elite stories and elite feuds, and these other women have them. The only person that's an exception to not having great title reigns is Charlotte and Sasha, because of how insane their impact is, because they clear AJ Lee. The matches they had clear AJ Lee, and the feuds they have clears AJ Lee. That they're the only 2 that are exempt from having good title reigns.
I agree. All right, let's go on to the next one.
Chris, what commercial are we on? Are we on Michael Parsons' ugly ass?
Yo.
No, we just.
Is anybody else lagging, or is it just me?
It's you.
It's just you.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yo.
McDonald's
Okay, all right.
Wi-Fi.
That's how they say it in the South, right,
I don't know
Cam?
why that is, but all right.
Spin the wheel.
All right, wait, hold on, wait. What channel are we on, Chris, for the game?
It's on Peacock.
It's on
Probably
Peak?
choose my shit. Yeah.
It's on the cock.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Isn't that what Pat McAfee says? It's on
Bro,
the cock.
Javonte Williams got 2 touchdowns.
He's on the Eagles?
He's on the Cowboys.
Hey, two things. Two things before we move on. One, Mike Tyson is facing Floyd Mayweather.
What?
What?
Yeah, in the exhibition.
Second,
yeah, y'all didn't hear about that?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Bro, money talks.
Mike
Apparently
Tyson is
too
wrestling.
much.
Mike Tyson is boxing Floyd Mayweather. And second thing, if you are a New Japan
Okay,
fan,
it's on
you wanna
NBC.
catch up on
Okay.
New Japan and learn more about it. New Japan announced on Twitter that they have a Discord. So there you go.
That's
Yeah,
actually
like,
very.
you-
That's
you-
actually very good. That's actually very good. All right, we had a very nice discussion about AJ Lee. Let's spin the wheel again. Hopefully, it lands on a troll question so we can get some laughs. Oh shit, what did I put? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. What are the top 5 AEW pay-per-views of all time?
This shit is a lot.
All right, so we easily off rip All In 2025 and All Out 2021. Those are
Easily,
locks.
bro. Easily.
Those
All
are
right, all
lots.
right.
Revolution 2024.
Yeah, Revolution 2024.
I think that's in there.
These are my top 5. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all
You're
hear me?
lagging
Or is
hard.
it
You're lagging
lag
hard.
too bad?
You're lagging
You're
really
lagging.
bad.
Hello?
You're lagging hard. You're lagging hard.
Huh?
You're lagging
In
hard.
the private
Lagging hard as fuck.
Fuck. All right.
But yeah, no,
How
we
about-
can.
those 3.
What y'all think about Forbidden Door 23?
That went in my head too.
Remind me
That went in my head,
again.
too.
What was that? Well, remind me again.
Kenny Ospreay.
Omega.
I think that
Oh,
was.
yeah.
I think that was MJF Tanahashi.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying.
Even
what
though the
else?
match was there.
How do y'all feel about Double or Nothing 22?
What was on that show?
Remind me.
Pretty sure that was Punk. Was that Punk and Hang?
That's
Yeah, that was
Punk and
Punk and
Hangman.
that was.
Oh
Punk,
fuck!
that was
okay.
that was Punk and Hangman. That was Wardlow
Yeah,
squashing
they don't do
MJF. That was Darby and Kyle O'Reilly. That was who else was on it? Danielson versus Okada as well. That shit sucked. That shit was ass. That shit was one of the worst built up, fucking disappointed main events of 2 megastars I've seen in a while. That the Wrestle Kingdom match was even worse. Fucking I hate both those matches. They don't have good chemistry.
All right, let me see.
All right. Can y'all hear me now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Am I still
You
lagging
might still
badly
be
or what?
lagging.
Yeah, you are. You are.
It's
God. Okay. All right. Let me leave and come back. What the?
Let me see.
All right, what are we at now? 3?
Yeah, so we're at 3.
All right, we need 2 more. Was there anything in like 2020?
I
Any
don't,
bangers in 2020?
I don't think so. I mean, we could always go
Revolution.
Double
Revolution from that year.
Double or Nothing 2019. That was the debut of Mox. That was
yeah.
Jericho and Omega.
wow.
That
That might just
Yeah.
have to be in there for the impact, bro.
2025 Double or Nothing.
I already forgot it.
Osprey Hangman.
Oh yeah.
Mercedes, was that Mercedes and Jamie?
Anarchy in the Arena.
Anarchy
Yeah.
in the Arena.
As
Wait,
long
was
as we're
that
not,
was
as
that
long as we're not
Mercedes
doing
and Jamie?
Dynasty.
Was that Mercedes and Jamie Hayter? Did that happen at Double or Nothing?
I only watched the last 2
Let me see.
matches. So. Oh, All In 23. Oh my god.
All in 23 was very good. Yeah.
Like MJF and Cole.
Yeah, Double or Nothing.
Yeah, we might have to
Joe.
put Double or Nothing here. Oh man.
I'm cool putting All In there for sure.
Okay. What about now?
All right, yeah. Pussy.
Okay, all right. This is okay. All right, I'm on my phone for now, but I'm gonna switch to my computer in a minute. All right. Anyway, my top 5. Top 5. All Out 2021 is a lock. Yeah, All Out 2021 is a lock.
All In 2024 is a lock. Revolution 2024, I think, is a lock. So that's 3 right there.
All In 24.
I meant 25. I meant All In 25. I meant 25. I meant
Would
25.
you put Double or Nothing 2019 up there?
I put Double or Nothing 2021. I put Double or Nothing 2021. I got Double or Nothing 2021. I got All Out 2021. I got All In 25. I don't know. I didn't mean 24. I got All In 25. Revolution 24. I can call it bias if you don't want to, but I have Revolution 24. And then
Double or Nothing 25 is up here.
I got Full Gear 21. I got Full Gear 21.
Full Gear 21. That was.
There wasn't a bad match on
that was Hangman and Kenny and Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. Yeah.
Full Gear 21 wasn't a bad match on that show. So I would either go.
That was
Full
also
Gear,
Darby and MJF opening, right?
Yep. I would either go Full Gear 21. I would either go Full Gear. I would either go Full Gear 21, or I think another one you could do is Revolution 22.
Would you put Wrestle Dynasty 23 up there?
No.
Oh, look at Smitty.
I forgot. I also think the first Forbidden Door should be up there too, because that first Forbidden Door show was spectacular.
Word.
Ospreay and Orange Cassidy was great. Moxley and Tanahashi was Tanahashi was really good. Moxley and Tanahashi was really good.
I remember that was Sting stole the whole weekend. He was the best wrestler that weekend. He beat the shit out of everybody. Yeah, Sting was cooking that match. Yeah, shout out Sting. Yeah, AEW's only undefeated superstar to win a belt and fucking retire. All right. Good fucking questions. I want to troll one. Come on. Oh my God. We could slander Cam. This is for you, buddy. This is for you. This isn't a Cam specific question, but what is wrong with WWE currently?
Y'all answer because I'm about to transfer to my computer and I want to get that. I want to dissect this. So y'all go ahead and answer, and I'll join in with what I hate about the product.
I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say. I'll keep it brief. Everywhere from the jobber scene all the way to the main event scene feels fucking lifeless and recycled. And we see the same fucking people in every fucking division. We see the same jobbers stay jobbers. There's no evolution. We see the same mid-carders stay mid-carders and there's no evolution. And we see the same main eventers stay main eventers and main eventers can fucking take L after 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 fucking L and not move down to the mid-card to keep shit spicy. It feels lifeless. That's how I feel. None of this shit is good.
Chris, I'll let you take it, bro.
I think WWE is damn near afraid of making new stars, bro, because TKO don't want to fucking pay him in the future. TKO don't want to fucking pay him, bro. Everything that you see on WWE TV today is all for the fucking almighty dollar, bro. There's no reason, bro, you should be bringing back fucking Goldberg in 2025. I don't give a fuck what Vince McMahon Vince McMahon promised him. I don't care.
Right.
The problem starts on the fucking main roster. Shit bleeds into NXT, but there's nobody down there. There's nobody down there, bro. Fucking bro. The shows, the fucking shows are just terrible to watch. They're just fucking lifeless and ads galore, yo. Ads galore.
Trash.
I feel like the problem with WWE
Trash
has, to me, they've begun to embody the corporate feeling that people have always accused WWE of being to a higher degree.
They're not trying to hide it anymore.
That's the thing. WWE was always, like, when you compare them to other companies like TNA and Ring of Honor and all that, they were always given like, oh, it's like the corporate kind of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, it's more. But now I feel like they've more so embraced that and kind of made it feel that way more than it needs to be. It doesn't feel fun.
That is not your fucking name.
Yo, what? And it feels so. Everything just feels forced.
Put that on rated M4.
I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it.
I'm with you.
You know what's scary? it's the shit that we see today is making people want Vince back.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like they're able to just bypass all the shit he did.
And the thing is with WWE, like, I don't see it changing. I just don't see.
You think it gets worse before it gets better?
Yes. Yes. I don't think we've hit the pits yet.
I don't think so either. I think it's
thought-
also rough that we're seeing. Like, I have never had a problem with celebrities, but they're becoming way too much of a focal point to the product now. Like, I'm cool with a one-off. The fact that Jelly Roll was like, I want to take an L so I could come back and I have a reason to come back. Like, no, bro, take the W and get the fuck off my TV.
When he said that, I did not know he said
He
that.
said he wanted to take an L because no celebrity has ever taken an L. But we know in true WWE fashion, he took the L so that he could come back and get his W back.
Oh my, no,
come on, like, bro, like Logan is an anomaly. He ended up signing to be a wrestler, whatever, fine. But I don't want to see no Travis Scott. I don't want to see no motherfucking Jelly Roll.
No.
I don't want to see fucking. I don't want to see anybody else. Like I don't. I'm cool with a one-off, like Paul Walter-Hausen at fucking Death Before Dishonor.
That's
like,
not a Paul Walter-Hausen isn't a one-off. I don't think y'all know this. Paul Walter-Hausen is a legitimate wrestler. Like he's a legit. Like Paul Walter-Hausen. I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but Paul Walter-Hausen is a legitimate professional wrestler. Paul Walter-Hausen works indie shows. He was signed to an MLW contract. Paul Walter-Hausen is God. I don't want
to see Bad Bunny either. It was great. It was great for the moment in Puerto Rico. It was fucking fine, but I don't want to see Bad Bunny either.
When it
Paul
fits,
Walter-Hausen is in that. Paul Walter-Hausen.
Yeah.
Paul Walter-Hausen is a legitimate fan of wrestling. He went to wrestling school. He works indie shows, and he was signed with MLW until very recently and was making appearances wrestling for MLW. Paul Walter-Hausen is a legitimate professional wrestler.
I also don't like when celebrities are just used just to be used. Like Jelly Roll coming in, okay, cool. Why isn't Austin Theory? Well, I knew Austin Theory was hurt, but I didn't know them. But like Austin Theory should have saved Jelly Roll for Austin Theory. Austin Theory should have beat his ass for getting chokeslammed by him. Absolutely. We wasted. I don't care what people say. It generally made me upset when Malik was defending it. Like, why are we wasting Jelly Roll on Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, bro?
Jalen Hurts running. They got Jalen Hurts running.
Jalen Hurts is cooking.
That boy got 2 touchdowns too.
All right, I'll tell y'all what I think is wrong with WWE. I don't know if I'll be able to go back on my. I don't know if I'll be able to go back on my computer, but I'm on my phone.
Before you say that point, I'm gonna say this one thing. Lewis just brought up a point. He said, "I hate when we use celebrities just to use them." How quickly we forget the ghost. Jesus Christ, the guest host era.
Yeah,
that was the problem. Just using celebrities for the sake of using them. But yeah,
most of them weren't even fans. They're just there for a paycheck.
They were just Jeremy Piven.
You could clearly tell they had no idea what wrestling was, or they clearly did not watch it in their free time. You could just clearly tell.
I remember when Malik was defending Jelly Roll and being in a match with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Jalen Hurts is crazy, but I remember. But Nate ethered his point because Malik's argument was, but Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton are there to draw for the match. And then Nate was like, if your celebrity can't fucking draw, then get the fuck out.
I agree. If
Jelly Roll is this platinum Grammy Award winning country artist that can draw in the country crowd, you do not need Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre to draw for him.
I agree. All right.
Paul could have sold on its own.
I agree. All right. Here's my issue. Here's my issue with WWE. Yes, I understand that WWE cares more about the entertainment than the actual wrestling part. I understand that. I'm not oblivious to that, people. I understand that. It's been like that since the fucking 80s. Or it's been like that since the fucking 80s and since Vince McMahon took over. Vince McMahon has always marketed his company towards being marketable and not about if you're actually the best wrestler on the roster. There's a reason why the Ultimate Warrior was a top guy. There's a reason why people like the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, though Hogan could actually work when he had to. But there's a reason why people like the Ultimate Warrior were stars in his company for as long as they were. So yes, I understand that WWE cares more so about the entertainment value than they do the actual wrestling. I understand that, people. I get that. I'm not oblivious to that, people. However, you have World Wrestling Entertainment in your name. You have wrestling in your name. I would like to see the actual good wrestlers they have on television get TV time. And I'm tired. Part of what I think was wrong with WWE, part of it is I do think it's WWE being stupid. I do think it's WWE being stupid. I think stories drag on way too long. Example, the CM Punk and Seth Rollins shit. This feud should have been over. This feud should have been over, and we should have been moved on. Instead,
I'm glad Tony Khan took a hit because he had a problem with that shit too, but he got way better at this shit.
Instead, CM Punk has been stuck in the Sethverse since he's basically gotten back. Yes, they took a break from it in 2024. So yes, they took a break from it in 2024. But Punk has basically been stuck in the Sethverse since he's been back. Okay. Hughes, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan went on for like 6 months to where Liv Morgan on that WWE Netflix show went, or Rhea Ripley on that WWE Netflix show went. It's time to end this feud. Hopefully, this is the end of it because there is no more story to tell. The bloodline, the fact that they stretched the bloodline out for as long as they did. If I'm being honest with you, I think the shit should have been over at WrestleMania 40, but I understand they wanted to do the story with Solo and all that bullshit, so I completely understand that. It is 2025. There's no reason for it.
You're not feeling MFT?
Shut up. There is no reason for anything bloodline related to still be on these fucking shows. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said this shit was reaching NWO levels last year. I got fucking laughed at for it. The stories drag on for too long. The brand split has been a complete and epic failure for the past 2 years. The brand split just needs to come to an end. And the brand split just needs to come. It's been longer than 2 years. I was trying to be nice, but longer than 2 years. The brand split needs to come. The brand split needs to come to an end. Tiffany Stratton is having one of the worst women's championship reigns I've ever seen, and I cannot put any of the blame on Tiffany Stratton because I don't know how interesting you want a woman to be who has been feuding with when her entire title reign has been Nia Jax, and when her entire title reign has been Nia Jax for like 5 months, and then Jade Cargill. I don't know how interesting you expect that woman to be. The fact that that woman is still over, the fact that she comes out and still gets some of the louder reactions on the show is somehow. I don't know how that happens, but somehow she does. That's a credit to her. Julia won the U.S. title. Julia won the U.S. title in June. It is September. This woman has had a total of one match on television since then. One match on TV since winning the U.S. title.
She had two television matches on the build-up to winning the title. That's crazy.
I don't know why that is. Stephanie Vaquer won a battle royal. In July. She went all of August without appearing on television. If you need, okay, and part of it is I blame WWE fans. I blame WWE fans too for this reason. If I have to constantly explain to you why it's criminal, why it is offensive, that Solo Sikoa is better positioned in this company than somebody like Dragon Lee, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Excuse my language. You are a fucking idiot if I had to come here and tell you why Dragon Lee, why Karrion Kross.
Put that on Rated M Core.
Let's go. Why Karrion Kross getting chance so we want Kross, despite the fact that Karrion Kross.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch, Chris.
Let me finish.
What do you mean?
Despite the fact that Karrion Kross has shown despite the fact that Karrion Kross had shown nothing up its 2 years up to this point to receive any kind of opportunity, but because he cuts a promo on Raw Talk and he's like, we want Kross, he gets the opportunity. People are trying to tell you guys, please stop cheering for Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross fucking sucks. Please stop cheering for him. And y'all are sitting there like, oh, give him a chance. It took 3 mediocre matches with Sami Zayn for y'all to determine that nigga sucks. It took 3. When he had, it took three bullshit ass matches. That is part of the problem. That is part of the problem. That is part of the problem. I don't understand it. Why I have to sit here and tell people why Solo Sikoa is not good television. Why I have to sit. Let me explain something to you guys. Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay, let me explain something to you. Just because something is not as bad as it could be does not mean that it makes for good television, okay? Jalen Green as an NBA player, I would take over a lot of people in the NBA. Do I still want Jalen Green on my basketball team? The answer is no, despite the fact that Jalen Green is not the worst player in the NBA. I'd rather have Jalen Green over Cam Thomas if I'm keeping it to me. I still don't think Jalen Green is a good NBA player, but I'd still rather have Jalen Green over Cam Thomas. I'd rather have Jalen Green over Terry Rozier. Do I think Yusuf Nurkic is good in 2025? No, I don't think he's good. But if you're asking me, hey Cam, are you taking Yusuf Nurkic? Are you taking Tiago Splitter? Let me get Yusuf Nurkic. Let me go ahead and get Yusuf Nurkic. That doesn't mean that it's good. I'm so tired of the argument when you say shit is bad, people. I'm so tired of the argument when you say something is bad and they're like, oh, Kylie is bad, man. That's not bad. Something does not have to be Kylie bad for something to be bad. I don't know why y'all sit there and
it's people justifying bullshit with slightly less bullshit.
I don't know why y'all sit there. I don't know why y'all sit there and try to hype this up. I don't know why y'all try to sit there and hype this up. Also, I'm so tired of people going, oh, this guy has no promo work. This guy has no character work. Y'all do know that character work is more than going out there and cutting a 15-minute promo, right? Y'all do know that's more than character work. Y'all do know character work is more than going out there and cutting a 15-minute promo. That is what see, and then y'all have an issue when I say WWE fans have been brainwashed because this is the shit I'm talking about. Shinsuke Nakamura has never been the guy to go out there and say, hey, man, let me get a 15-minute Nakamura promo. You know what Nakamura is really good at, though, especially at his peak? He's really good at facial expressions. He's really good at character work. Asuka, there's a reason why Asuka, especially when she was at her peak, she was coming out, Asuka now. Nobody really give a shit about Asuka now. But there's a reason why Asuka at her peak, when she was coming out, Asuka would get loud reactions, despite the fact that if you put a microphone in Asuka's hands, you're gonna get a whole lot of. I'm not trying to be racist, but that's what they do with Asuka. They tell Asuka to go out there and make a bunch of noises. Despite the fact that she's one of the best character workers in the business. Like, y'all do know there's more to character work than promos. Y'all do know there's other ways to get people over and get them on television without them being strong promos with other shit. Y'all should know this by now, because y'all should know this because Paul Heyman, the guy who's on Monday Night Raw, was a master at doing that in ECW, to where Paul Heyman got Sandman, who Sandman is dog shit. Y'all think Psycho Sid is dog shit. Sandman is dog shit. Sandman is the definition of dog shit. And he was able to turn Sandman into one of the most popular, most beloved characters ECW has ever had. There are ways you can get around people not being good. There are ways you can get around people having a flaw. Yeah, one of the dumbest arguments I heard as to why Karrion Kross didn't deserve television time, but Cesaro did, was because, were you saying Karrion Kross is bad in ring? Cesaro was a bad character worker and a bad in ring promo, despite the fact that when Cesaro got opportunities, he actually got over. He got popular when he actually got opportunities. He was doing good shit when he got opportunities. It's not my fault that Vince McMahon thinks Cesaro was born. That's not my fucking fault. It's not my fucking fault. But Cesaro has shown you. Look at his work with the Real Americans. Look at the work he did with the Bar. Look at the work he did in that feud with Roman Reigns. Look at the feud he did with that. Look at the work he did in that feud with Seth Rollins. Look at the work he did in 2015 when Tyson Kidd got hurt. And when Tyson Kidd got hurt, he had to be on his own. Cesaro was really, really good. Cesaro was really, really good when he was given the opportunity. That's my biggest issue with WWE and the fans in particular. Y'all sit there and y'all hype up people that are just not very good at their craft. And when people sit there and tell you this guy sucks, oh, you're a hater, oh, you're an in-ring merchant, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. Nah, bro, they're just not good. They're just not good. It's not my fault that you're not intelligent enough to sit there and realize when something is good and when something is bad. Because Vince McMahon brainwashed all of you guys into believing that because Vince McMahon brainwashed you guys into believing that the wrestling is secondary. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. SmackDown is one of the worst shows on television right now. It's a terrible show. I don't know how Road Dogg still has a job running for SmackDown in this company is amazing. I don't know how. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. R-Truth. R-Truth. Y'all remember what they did with R-Truth? Y'all remember when WWE fired R-Truth? They brought R-Truth back. They brought R-Truth back 7 days later at Money in the Bank due to We Want Truth chants. And R-Truth came on television. He cut off his dreads and he said, "I'm done acting like a clown. Ron Killings is back. I'm done acting like a clown." Only for R-Truth last week on SmackDown to go, "Hey man, I flew to the wrong city. My bad. I flew to the wrong city. My bad."
That shit was dumb.
He's right back on television acting like a clown.
That's the main problem I've been having with this era, bro, is the lack of capitalizing on people when they hot. Like the New Day, you fucking fumbled that. Chad Gable not beating Sami Zayn, you fucking fumbled that. R-Truth,
Chad Gable not beating Gunther. Chad Gable not beating Gunther. You fumbled that.
You fumbled that. R-Truth, who we literally saw, like, okay, like I can see Truth as a legit. Yeah, Miguel, shut up. You know nothing. But somebody, he knows nothing. He's stupid. But somebody like R-Truth, where we're like, okay, like he could legit be a top tier mid carder with the way things are looking. Like Truth is a great worker. Fumble that. He's a fucking idiot again. Like
Damian Priest. Why does I'm sorry to cut you off, Lewis. Damian Priest. Why does Damian Priest on Monday Night Raw go from being a Puerto Rican badass to he's right back on SmackDown being bisexual Undertaker? Why?
They said Cam cut a 15-minute promo on how much he hates 15-minute promos.
So this is one of my issues, and Cam, I thought you were gonna get to this point, but like WWE fans, y'all tend to justify a lot of BS and then call.
They tend to justify a lot of bullshit. That's why I said Sunday. I'm gonna go off for a second. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Let me mute myself. Go. I'm gonna see if I can get on my computer now. But go ahead. Let me mute myself. Go ahead. You do you.
I don't understand why I'm the asshole for wanting more wrestling on my wrestling pay-per-view. When I have a fucking problem with the first hour of a pay-per-view having one professional wrestling match. I don't care what the angle is. I don't care what the story is you're telling. Because it didn't take King of the Ring 93 a fucking hour to tell an elite story.
Yeah. You
don't need a whole hour to tell one story of Roman Reigns getting taken out.
I agree.
There was no reason that long-ass celebration Roman had after the match, cool. But then you have like a 12-minute beatdown after that. Why?
I will also like to say Roman Reigns has become such a problem post-title reign. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of people always looking for cinema. Like that shit is making me mad. Roman, like I'm a big believer nowadays. If you can't be here for most of your feud, don't be in a fucking feud at all. Because the dude got beat at WrestleMania, was away for fucking months, then comes back as Sage J. Uso, was here for a month and a half, and now he's about to get written off for another 3 months to go film Street Fighter. Dude, that's literally half a year. You have not been here for your fucking feud. There's so many times where we can write Roman Reigns to get his ass kicked and get written off TV until it becomes fucking repetitive. He has become a problem. He's become a problem post-title reign.
Y'all remember that issue with Brock Lesnar? They'd always have to find ways to write Brock Lesnar off TV because Brock would come in, because Brock would come to TV. He'd be there for like a month, 2 months, and then it was like, all right, Brock's going away again. We got to find a way to write him off. All right, we got to find a way to write Brock Lesnar off. All right, Brock Lesnar suspended. It's stupid. Brock Lesnar suspended. It's like they're doing the same thing now with Roman Reigns. Like they're doing the same thing now with Roman Reigns. And y'all get mad at me when I sit there and say Roman Reigns clearly doesn't give a fuck. I'm the hater. I'm the asshole because I sit there and say Roman Reigns clearly does not give a shit. I don't know how the fuck you can watch Roman Reigns compared to what he was doing 2-3 years ago compared to now and go, Roman Reigns, you're just not phoning it in. It's just Roman Reigns just ain't phoning it in. He was going out there, he's doing the one shit.
He just doesn't, bro. He has become a problem post-title reign. Like these are the kind of things that holds him back from these top 5 talks. He has not been elite or anything close to what the fuck he was from 2021 to the first half of 2023. He hasn't been anywhere near that. And I'm not asking you to be that because that's a once in a generation thing.
It's called a peak. Yeah.
But dude, we know who you are. We know what you can be. We want you to be elite. And he hasn't been that. He hasn't been that. Like, you teamed up with Cody. That was an elite. That match dragged out. You had the shit with Solo. That was an elite. That was dragged out. You had the shit with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, which was great. And then you're teaming with Jey Uso. That's not elite. You're having the shit with Bronson Reed. That's not elite. The shit with Braun Breaker is being carried by Braun Breaker. Like, he has been a problem, and I'm tired of people protecting this dude as if he's not a problem. He's been a problem since he lost this fucking championship. The dude shows up, gives y'all the fucking aura, and then has a mid-ass match, gets written off TV, comes back, gives you has another good moment, gives you another mid-ass match, written off TV for even longer. Like, no.
But hey, y'all will sit there and tell me, oh man, Roman Reigns is so good, man. He's so good. And then when I sit there and say some shit, like Roman Reigns just doesn't you can tell Roman Reigns just doesn't give a fuck. You can tell he doesn't give a fuck. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm the fucking hater for pointing out the obvious.
Chris, what the fuck is wrong with WWE now? What's up?
Bro, they don't want to push any of their fucking champions, bro. We talk about it on the fucking watch-alongs all the time. One of my biggest problems in WWE today, aside from TKO and their bullshit, is you have champions who don't defend their titles. Io Sky is a great example of this shit, bro. She was as hot as ever, bro, going into Mania, bro. I don't think a lot of people had her winning the match. She won the match. She won the triple threat coming out of Mania. I don't think she fucking defended it for over a month and a half.
The people she beat, she didn't beat nobody. She
didn't beat no
biggest women
Bianca
of this generation.
And Rhea Ripley post Mania match, she didn't do a damn thing, and they're doing the same exact thing with Julia to a lesser degree on SmackDown right now.
Cam, did you see what Matt Thunder said? They said Bro Dito already got as many tag title defenses as Judgment Day.
We talked about that shit last night. It's insane. They just won the titles last week.
That is
Bro Dito just won the titles last weekend.
Last fucking week.
That is a problem. That is a problem.
I have a problem. And Mo's brought this up several times. I'm so annoyed that it took Becky Lynch for them to finally take the women's IC title series.
I'm so mad at that. I'm so mad at they put the title on. They actually put the championship on somebody who they give a fuck about. Because one thing,
and then now they want to care instead of building up stars. You'd rather release them.
Because one thing I can tell you about Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch is like, all right, look here, bro, you gonna get me on. She's like, all right, y'all gonna put me on paper. This fucking.
And title. She's great. She's great. She's been great with the title. But
it gets us into the cycle where we understand, as great as Becky is, eventually she's gonna be redundant. Like, bro, you can't keep throwing the title on Becky just to keep it relevant. Like, you gotta do something, man. You got to give other people that treatment with like what you did with Becky. Copy and paste and do that to somebody fucking else. Like, you don't need Becky. As great as she is, she's gonna be repetitive, and we're gonna get tired of seeing her with that championship because it's not her fault.
This is exactly why I think the women's tag titles are a fucking toxin to the entire company.
I don't even know.
Now you have women like Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Alba Fire, Piper Niven out of the mid-card scene that could be helping your fucking titles, and they're just doing nothing.
Tiffany Stratton Alexa Bliss program sounds perfectly cool with me. An Alexa Bliss Julia program seems perfectly fine with me.
But this company's too scared of taking.
But that match with Nikki Bella, though, man, that's not all Becky, bro. Man, we already knew Nikki Bella was ass.
What is she doing on PLE in 2025, bro?
Nikki Bella was carrying her own ass to the ring to make it ass.
Nikki Bella gets a PLE spot, but they put AJ Styles and Dominic on Raw.
Mo, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but in 2025, Nikki Bella does not.
No, I didn't need
belong
Nikki
at
Bella in
PLE.
that
Do
match.
y'all
No,
think?
no.
Do y'all think time has passed Becky by? The only reason I asked that is because I feel like it is if her character is nowhere near the peak of the man. No, I don't think time has passed her by.
No.
Because she's
think
clearly the
this new
best.
character is building,
Because she's
yeah.
clearly, arguably, the best woman on planet Earth still.
Yeah.
She made me care about the vision.
Yeah.
So.
She's
Tony Storm
literally
has a
the
word to say
only.
about that.
She's literally the only person that's rivaling Tony Storm. Honest,
Also-
real shit.
Speaking of the vision, also
Oh, I am
speaking of
Mercedes.
speaking of the vision, I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention this again. Another thing about the vision, why I don't think this thing has worked out, right? Why I don't think this group has worked out. With the Bloodline, we saw backstage segments with the Bloodline that actually added personality and characters to everybody in the group that made you care. When Sami Zayn was trying to initiate himself in the Bloodline, and Jimmy and Sami were cool. Sami and Solo were cool. Everybody was cool with Sami Zayn, but Jey Uso. Jey was like, I don't trust you, man. He's like, I don't trust you, man. And he's like, I don't trust you, man. And then we got to see backstage segments of Sami Zayn having to earn his trust.
Jalen Hurts does a great deep ball.
I saw a segment. I saw a segment on. I saw a segment that was brought up on Twitter from early Bloodline days. Y'all remember the tag team title match was the Usos against Sheamus and Drew for the tag team titles, and Sami's in the back with popcorn watching. He's just like, he wants a popcorn, Roman, and Roman's like, no.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
backstage later, and Roman's eating the popcorn like he's into it, and Roman's eating the popcorn like he's into it. It's like shit like that, bro. It's like shit like that. Judgment Day. We saw Judgment Day segments that saw Finn Balor was a different character, Damian Priest was a different character, Dominic was a different character, Rhea was a different character. We saw Judgment Day segments that highlighted the different characters of these people. Why is somebody like Braun Breaker? Why is somebody like Braun Breaker?
I want to get to some of the other topics.
I don't.
Get to some.
My bad. Go ahead.
WWE has lost the plot. I'll just sum it up like that.
Yeah.
WWE's lost the plot.
Lewis, why wouldn't you want to go to WWE if you had the chance? This is why I don't want to.
My bad. Sorry for the.
Don't piss me
No,
off.
That's what the wheel is for. That's what the wheel is for. All right, next one. I feel this is a great question.
I want to talk about this.
The floor is yours, brother. Now the topic, I exit too fast. The topic is, has Jeff Hardy become underrated nowadays? How the fuck did you type that fast?
I used to practice typing, so.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
It really depends on who you talk to. I think the people who overrate Jeff Hardy overrate him too much, right? Like to the point where they try to put him in like top 10s or even, for some idiots, GOAT conversations. But I think it's another thing too. The people that really they won't want to quote unquote be honest about Jeff Hardy, I think they go a little bit too far with it. To me, when the people are like, "Oh, he's not top 30," I struggle to think of 30 people in WWE history over Jeff Hardy. I really do.
I'm with you.
Like, and I'm honest about Jeff. Like, I'm not a Jeff Hardy fan that's like about to throw him in like the top 15. I think he has no case to be top 20. None whatsoever.
Yeah.
But when we start to lose the plot and try to be like his peak wasn't all that, or like I think the same level of impact for the tag team stuff that we give Edge, we should give to Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Not only that, he's produced quality on top of his impact, a lot of quality, elite feuds, elite matches. Like, I think his match catalog gets a little bit underrated because he gets thrown into the spot monkey category by some people.
I agree.
Which, yes, his best matches are the ones with stipulations. Duh, TLC 2 is his best match, but he also can have classics without a stipulation. Whether it was TNA or WWE, he can have classics without stipulations. Like, I think some people, I don't know. I feel like some people, whichever side you're on, I don't think people are honest about Jeff Hardy. Whichever side you're on, whether you don't like him or you do, I don't think that either side is very honest about Jeff.
I think I also don't like. I also don't think it's just the tag team impact. Like, we're seeing nowadays, like we're seeing guys like Grayson Waller doing elbow drops on the ladder. We're seeing guys like Darby Allin diving through fucking glass. We're seeing Jack Perry get set on fire. Like, we're seeing people become daredevils in the ring because of the impact Jeff Hardy influence on that. Nobody was fucking doing that back in the day, aside from Jeff Hardy and Shane McMahon, nobody was fucking doing that. Like, Jeff Hardy has influenced a lot of the best wrestlers we see today because of the shit he was able to do. And on top of that, like, Jeff Hardy, whether people like it or not, he's one of the biggest name valued guys. Like, and Mick Foley, yes, and Mick Foley. Let me chill, but he's also one of the biggest names that a pro wrestler. He keeps getting. Cam said in the past, the reason Jeff Hardy continuously gets job after job is because his name is bringing in money. His name is bringing in sales. And it's not like he's producing dog shit. Damn near everywhere he's went, he at least has some sort of quality somewhere. Somewhere.
I think his last run in WWE is kind of underrated. I'm gonna be honest.
I believe I agree.
He had a fucking US title run.
Yeah.
I thought that was very good.
He got a good match out of Jinder.
Hey, Lewis, I have a question.
The match with Miz on SmackDown was great too.
Hello.
Hey, Lewis, I have a question.
Hello.
So,
hi.
Can I spoil TNA or no?
Go ahead.
Okay, so, how does this make sense? Masha Slamovich. How does this make sense?
Say it right.
Trash by Elegance has a segment on Impact. Masha Slamovich comes out and says it's going to be Masha Slamovich and Dana Brooke in Trash by Elegance for the TNA Knockouts World Title. On the same show where Indy Hartwell wins the number one contenders match for the Knockouts title. I'm not following the logic here.
I haven't followed the logic since Dana Brooke became champion. So I'm with you right there, man. I'm with you right there, brother.
Not following the logic.
2025.
Yeah, but I'm with you. Jeff Hardy I think he's become severely underrated and underappreciated. And it's crazy. And it's crazy. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
You know when I realized Jeff Hardy became underappreciated, man? When I started seeing motherfuckers comparing him to Jey Uso.
Ew, man. Ew. Cam, no, Cam. They said Brock showing up tomorrow.
Victory Road. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch AJ Lee return. I'm gonna watch AJ Lee return for Light It Up. I'm gonna skip on stream. If I'm on stream tomorrow, I don't know. But I'm gonna watch AJ Lee tomorrow. I'm gonna skip on stream, and then once that segment ends, the show is getting turned off. Y'all got me fucked up. I think I'm watching the full episode of SmackDown. Once AJ Lee comes out to Light It Up, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna do this on stream. I'm gonna skip around like I'm a kid again. I'm gonna sing the theme song word for word. I'm gonna watch AJ do her segment with Punk. I'm gonna mark out, and then once that segment is over, I'm gonna tell Chris, "All right, man, I'll catch you."
James, respectfully, I'm not giving you Austin Aries a Bound for Glory, and I'm not giving you SummerSlam 09 either. I'm not giving you Kurt either. But I will listen to you on him and Taker and O2 on Raw. I will listen to that.
Yeah, that I will.
I'm not hearing the other three matches respectfully. Over TLC 2.
Austin Aries, I love that.
I just rewatched TLC 2 weeks ago. I don't know what the hell y'all was watching. That shit was great. But
that match with Austin Aries, I fucking love.
The match with Austin Aries is great, but I
love that match.
But the match was good. The story definitely carries it because it's a Jeff Hardy redemption story.
His redemption, yeah, that's why I love it.
But TLC 2
ladder match was really
better. Good. TLC 2 is just better than that.
What was that, Turning Point?
Yeah. Him and Kurt was good too, but I'm not. Those three matches. I'm not. I love SummerSlam 09. I'm not listening to that match over TLC 2. I'm not giving you that. That match, SummerSlam 09, not even better than TLC 1. So
yeah,
it's not better than TLC 1. All right. Next topic. Chris, did you want to touch up more on it or no?
Nah, I'm good. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
By the way, as a Jeff Hardy fan, I hate, and I mean hate, he's bigger than Obama. I feel like someone said it once and people just run with it.
Oof. Cam, I wanted to get spicy. So I put 2015 John Cena U.S. title open challenge or 2023 international champion Orange Cassidy.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna let Cam go first.
All right, Mo. I don't know how the fuck you did that. That's scary. That's scary.
I told Kieran this because Kieran has been trying to get more into AEW. He's been trying to get more into it. So he was like, "What shit should I watch?" So I sent him. There was a match between it was the All Out match with Orange Cassidy and Jon Moxley. And Kieran watched it. He was like, the match is great, but he was like, can you explain to me the story behind the Orange Cassidy's international title reign? So I explained it to him, and I told him that is one of the greatest mid-card title reigns I've ever seen. I've ever seen. The fact that I told Kieran, I can't remember a single memorable storyline Orange Cassidy had with that title. But the story that they told over time with it was great. Orange Cassidy was on TV wrestling every single week defending that title. It became harder and harder for Orange Cassidy to go out there and find ways to. It became harder and harder for Orange Cassidy to go out there and find ways for him to retain.
Bro would win by count out. Like, he didn't give a fuck.
It became harder and harder for him to find ways to retain this title.
Imagine having that dude in fantasy. Fucking
until he got on television. And until he got on television and built up the Moxley, he was like, my body hurts. I'm tired. Every time I come out here, I hurt. But I'm going to continue to fight until I can't fight anymore. And Moxley had to put him down. Orange Cassidy gave everything he could to Moxley.
He got a standing O. You like that title reign was so good, he main evented All Out.
I got a standing ovation because of it.
Got a standing fucking ovation. Now, I really wish John Moxley didn't get hurt because then it kind of fucked over the aftermath of what Orange Cassidy did. He got hurt, then it went to Phoenix, then Orange Cassidy had to win it back just to offset it. But that shit was beautiful. You know what segment has me dying? This is when Rampage was still a thing. Orange Cassidy was backstage with the title, and QT Marshall was like, I forgot what interviewer was like. They were like, yeah, we're here with QT and Orange Cassidy. QT, you have something to say to Orange Cassidy? QT's like, yeah, you need to stop ducking me. I want a fucking shot at the title. Orange Cassidy's like, okay. and I want it on Rampage. Fine. That's it. Yeah. See you Friday. that was it.
I love Orange Cassidy. I love Orange Cassidy. But I love Orange Cassidy. That title reign was great. And then you look at John Cena's U.S. title reign in 2015.
Oh yeah, Cam. I found out the other day that Orange Cassidy and MJF only had one-on-one match, and that was in the COVID era.
That's
only
crazy.
Had one.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They never wrestled at their peak.
They need to run that feud back. That's crazy. They need to run that feud back.
And it was only the finals for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
They need to run that feud back. That feud needs to be run back. But I got to give it to John Cena because as Orange Cassidy, I can't remember a single memorable storyline Orange Cassidy had with that title. John Cena had the matches and the storyline to go with it. He had the matches and the storylines to go with it. You look at the KO storyline, you look at the KO storyline, the Rusev storyline, which kind of fell off the rails a little bit. But you look at the Rusev storyline, then the Seth storyline. I'll give it to Cena personally because Cena had the story and the matches in there. When Orange Cassidy, granted, they told a story with this title reign, but it wasn't like Orange Cassidy was going out there having storylines. It was just him going out there defending the title. So I got to give it.
Wow, Cam caping for story.
Yeah, I'm with Cam. Go ahead, Mom.
I think Orange Cassidy has a case. I just think with John Cena, I think it's the degree of difficulty to be a main eventer and go down to the mid-card scene and elevate a dead-ass title. Like, I get it's John Cena. It could have been simple because he's John Cena. It could have, added the name value to it, right? But at the same time, the fact that he was going out there with mid-carders, he wasn't like he was dragging main eventers down with him to elevate the title. He was having these banger matches with guys like Zack Ryder, Wade Barrett, Stardust, fucking Neville. Like, I get a lot of those guys are great workers, but, the fan investment wasn't there with these guys. Cesaro, that match was Cesaro.
Matt Thunder, relax. We don't gotta lie like that. Relax.
Clear. I don't know about clear.
You gotta calm the fuck down.
I think I would probably give match quality as a whole. Man, that's hard.
I think they offset each other. I think where Cena just gaps him is with the stories, but also, Orange Cassidy, the title reign was an elevation for himself. Cena's intentions were to elevate other people, but he also elevated himself in the process too. The in-ring work, and then on an all-time scale, having one of the greatest mid-cards. It's tough, but Orange Cassidy
gave us Sami Zayn debut.
I would say this too, because another thing is a lot of people give Orange Cassidy, they're like, oh, he proved himself as an in-ring performer. I think he already proved himself before that. Obviously, to another level. John Cena silenced so many people at that time.
Yeah.
There's still the dumbasses that, try to, argue otherwise. But a lot of people went silent on the he can't wrestle bullshit. after that run.
And also, like, just mostly everybody that feuded with him literally came out better. Kevin Owens came out better. Seth Rollins came out better.
Yeah.
Del Rio came out shittier on Del Rio's account. But yeah, no, mostly everybody he feuded with came out better. So
yeah, but we were getting fucking springboard bulldogs. Yo. I was like, what the fuck?
Like Zack Ryder got the
he was just trying shit this week.
Bro, Zack Ryder was getting Hulk Hogan pops in Long Island for that US Open challenge.
I miss PWG. Nate, I miss PWG Cena, man.
You have him back. I mean, he's
on Sunday.
I mean, he's an asthma pump version of it, but you know,
bro, he was just doing fucking angel wings and shit. I'm like, salute.
I'll watch the Cena retirement tour when I come back in next year.
Man was like fucking
years.
imitating Christopher Daniels, bro.
I'm not coming back. Chris, how do you feel? Do you agree with Cena?
I agree with Cena wholeheartedly. Honestly, for the sole fact of he went in there and he was helping out younger talent. After being a vet for 13 years and dealing with the bullshit that he don't be putting talent over, he still didn't put talent over, but he made him look good in the process.
You can put somebody over without
I will also say though, the most underrated part about Orange Cassidy's reign that people don't realize is the fact that it took a big bad wolf like Jon Moxley to go after the international title
and to finish him
off.
It
took John and beat up Orange Cassidy was still giving belt to Moxley the whole match.
Yeah.
There was a spot that motherfucker took his arms and went boom, boom, boom on that motherfucker.
And also, I will say this before we move on. I think the fact that AEW were able to shift focus from MJF as world champion to the two mid cards to where they could look at the international title and the TNT title and we're like, we can headline with the TNT title. We can headline with the TNT title. We can headline with the international title to where we don't even need the world champion on the show, or the world champion can open the show.
Is it fair to say that they both have top 5 mid card title reigns of all time?
I think that's fair.
I mean,
the only other two that pop to my mind right now is RVD's TV title reign and Gunther's IC title run.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that.
Either Naito or Ibushi had a great IWGP IC title run. I can't remember which one up the top.
I give that to Nakamura. I'll give it to Nakamura.
I'm in Nakamura.
All right, yeah, okay. All right, next topic.
Next topic, man. Let's do it.
I want a troll one, man. We haven't had a troll one yet.
I'm saying, bro. Right when you said,
here we go.
Jesus.
Oh my God. God. This is
we haven't even gotten
we
haven't even gotten to the specific people questions yet.
Actually, no. I know exactly what it is. I know.
Yeah,
exactly
all right, who do y'all want, bro? In the Big 25, bro? Would y'all want Vince Russo booking? Or y'all want 18 or 19 Vince booking?
18
oh
or
my
19
God!
You want 18, 19 Vince? Oh hell no!
I don't want anything on a poll.
Let's get Vincent Kennedy. McMahon. How you doing?
Here's the thing. At least for the most part, because there's certain things I cannot justify, but at least for the most part, you could see the vision on what Vince was doing with 18 and 19.
I mean, I guess.
Still dog shit.
It wasn't there.
No, not dog shit, dog food.
Vince McMahon
That's why I said most.
Vince McMahon had sense enough to put his title on AJ Styles and let AJ Styles rock with it for a whole year.
But Vince Russo
put the
WCW title on himself.
Vince did too. Not 18, 19.
Vince
if
Russo
he could, he would. Believe me, if he could,
the world championship of a dying company on himself instead of giving it to somebody and letting them just run with it.
Was he the guy that gave it to David
25
Arquette?
times. Yes.
I will say this.
Shout out David Arquette. I loved you and Scream.
I will say this about Vince Russo.
Oh no, he about to defend Vince Russo.
I'm not trying to defend Vince Russo. I will say this. I will give him credit in this sense here.
Y'all saw wrestling in 2018 and 19 with Vince? Beats me. I didn't see shit.
I will give him credit for this here. At least Vince Russo, when he came to WCW, there's a reason why he tried to push guys like Hogan and Nash down the card. There's a reason why he tried to do that, because he could see that they were harming the product to where they don't have any new stars. So I will give him credit for that. He at least tried to do that. Did he do it well? Hell no. But at least he tried to realize that we need new stars, we need new talent. So I can at least appreciate Vince Russo for doing that.
Did he allow the finger poke?
No, Russo
That
wasn't
was
there.
before Vince. That was
No,
before
Russo wasn't there. Russo got there in September of '99. So
Halloween Havoc '99, bro.
What a fucking show! What a show!
Wait a minute. Cam,
God.
question, bro.
What
Was
a
Vince
show!
Russo responsible for that dog shit match that you guys had me watch in TNA?
yes.
He's responsible for Bashing the Beast 2000.
All right, yeah. Give me Vince in 18.
All right, yeah, I get. All right,
I think
guess
that's very
it's-
easy.
All right,
I think it's a wipe. I'm gonna be honest.
Next topic. We ain't gotta
And,
talk
bro.
about that shit no more.
I
Literally.
genuinely think it's.
Can
a
we
wipe.
get to the specific people questions, please? Oh my God, Cam is gonna hate this question.
Should Alexa Bliss what?
Should
No.
Alexa
No.
Bliss?
No.
No.
The next question, matter of fact, no.
Let that shit go, bro.
I was about to type that shit up. Next
All
question.
right, all right.
No.
Can we? All right, specific people questions.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, Mo. Name your top 5 great Khali segments.
Are you fucking serious?
Let's hear him.
I don't even think I have a top 5. Oh my god.
You could give me a top 3.
Okay. Because I do have 2 that I actually really liked, where I thought he was funny and enjoyed him. So first of all, obviously the Rey Mysterio head squashed. I think that was really cool. Like that's cool. Oh, y'all remember that segment? It was on the build up to Night of Champions 2014.
Where he fucked Mae Young.
I hate you. When
What that one?
John Cena dragged Paul Heyman into a room and like locked the door and wouldn't let him leave until Brock Lesnar
I
showed up.
remember. And Great Khali
That's the one.
bodyguard. Oh.
Yeah, that was funny. I love that. I think his debut was really impactful too. I thought his debut was really good. But yeah,
You like the
I don't think I have a top
upside
5.
down world title.
That's where we lost the plot.
All right.
Next
All
one.
right.
That's a good question though.
Oh my God! Please, can we land on Khris?
Do not piss me off.
Which one is this? I don't remember this one. All right, what is the pay-per-view that everyone hates but you love?
I think we know my answer, but I think we
Yeah,
know my
shut up. I don't want to hear.
Stop
It.
talking
Shut
about
up.
me.
Yeah,
It's
shut up.
27.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Shut the
You don't get
fuck up.
you don't get a voice on this one.
It's crazy work, man. It's crazy work.
You don't get a voice on that one.
Do I have one?
Oops. That everyone hates, but I love. I mean, I don't think people hate this show, but I feel like a lot of negativity goes towards this one. I talked about it on TikTok. It was WrestleMania 25. Just the nostalgia of that show is just like being 6 years old, and, like watching this shit at my cousin's house.
Yeah.
Like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker was like the match to really make me open my eyes to good professional wrestling, and like actually start paying attention to the art even as a young kid. But I mean, as a show, it's not the strongest WrestleMania, but I think a lot of people hate it a little bit too much.
I don't think I have one. I don't think I have. I generally don't think I have one.
It's hot. Yeah, I got
I'm trying to think of another. Like,
I mean, I'll say
shows
WrestleMania 3. Like I don't like. I like
Yeah.
I like the spectacle of it. I thought it was cool.
I still think
People are too overly critical on Hogan and Andre. Andre was on 5 Band-Aids and duct tape that match. Like, what do you want Hogan to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was on he was on a neck brace and bolts in his ankles. Like, I don't know what the fuck I want Hogan to do, man.
And before old heads try to say nobody hates WrestleMania 3, our generation does for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I'd say Money in the Bank 2024. I should rob you. You like Takeover Phoenix? Oh hell no! I should rob you.
Takeover Phoenix?
I should
Yeah,
rob
Lewis
you.
hates Takeover.
I
Phoenix,
should
bro. Oh my
rob
God.
you.
What was on Takeover Phoenix?
That shit was Aleister Black and Tommaso
Ciampa.
Ciampa. That shit was mid.
Johnny Gargano and Ricochet.
And the best match of the night. Undisputed
yeah.
era on
Undisputed
Viking
Era.
Raiders or War
Yep,
Raiders. That was Shayna. I think that was also Shayna Bianca mid.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
I
the
saw
shit
the
was,
plot where they were
bro.
going.
Compared to takeovers, it was just fucking lifeless, bro. Fuck.
Would clear a lot of the 2025 WWE pay-per-views though.
Not accomplishment. Not. All right. What about you, Khris?
I'm trying to think, bro. Like, I'm trying to like all the ones that I really like. They're not like hated. They're just like
Yeah, oh no, Riddle. That shit was ass too. Shit was mid as fuck.
Wasn't that a squash?
Yeah, ass.
I gotta
Yeah, I haven't rewatched Takeover. Hell, I enjoyed Halftime Heat more than I enjoyed Takeover Phoenix.
Bro, because they didn't, bro, because you know what they did? They threw Riddle right in the tag division 4 months later. Ain't do shit with that. He fought Velveteen Dream and fucking got packed the fuck up and went and teamed with Pete Dunne.
You know
That's what happened.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say
Broserweights were lit though.
Yeah. How much fish could fish fry? Fish could fry fish.
Just for the year, and it was kind of fun. I'll say Money in the Bank 2020.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was kind of different. Like the idea, like fucking storming through headquarters.
Yeah, you look like you would enjoy Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. Yeah.
I love
Jesus.
I love R-Truth. That's it. Slapping Bobby Lashley. It's a whole big world.
Bro, that man Vince was like, bro, get the fuck out. What are y'all doing, bro?
Bro, that slapped the bullshit out of Lashley low key. Because after that, the Hurt Business.
Then we had
like,
Otis win. We had Otis win in a match consisting of AJ, Baron Corbin, Bryan, and Aleister Black.
Aleister Black got thrown off the roof too.
And was back the next with that.
Miraculously.
Same with Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio in that match too. Yeah,
he must have spawned at the local medical
Tamina versus
facility.
Bailey happened on that show. Stop lying.
That shit was ass. Bro, that show's not good. That show's not good.
Oh my god.
Hey, Darby Allin got hit by a bus and was back 2 weeks later.
He's not real.
He's not human.
He's a simulation. All right, what's next?
I still want to know how the fuck that happened.
All right. Ooh.
Where'd it go? Okay.
Who is a wrestler or team that people treat unfairly in Big 25?
Cody Rhodes.
I have a different answer than y'all.
Go ahead.
I firmly believe if this team went somewhere else, people would be looking at them as one of the best teams in the world. I still think the War Raiders are easily still one of the best in-ring teams in the world. I just think WWE, where WWE's going, it's not for them. I feel like if they went to AEW, and Cam, I know it's a cliche thing to say, I feel like they would have excuse me. I feel like they would have match of the year tag matches with the teams over there.
I need War Raiders in AEW. You should go ahead and bring them over there. Go ahead, send them over there.
Nah, fuck that. Don't bring War Raiders over there. Bring War Machine, nigga.
Yeah, War Machine, bro. The tag match they have with Bro Dito, the tag match they would have with FTR, the tag match they would have with fucking Kobe Christian.
Hey, Triple H, if you hear this, we will take War Machine. We'll take War Machine off your hands, and y'all can have a private party.
I'm hanging up the phone.
Yeah.
Both sides.
He said, "I'm hanging up the phone."
Terrible GM, bro.
I'm hanging up the fucking phone, bro.
I'm saying, bro, like, and I hate it because people, like Cam is right. Like some characters, they just mask people into thinking the presentation means everything, and people think War Raiders are just trash. Like I'm like, no, bro. Like these guys are still insanely fucking talented. They're just not booked to their strengths, unfortunately. We all know War Raiders are supposed to be a team that's supposed to be smash mouth, physical as hell. They don't book those type of matches anymore for tag teams for some reason. They don't. No. They don't. And that's where War Machine thrives. If they went to AEW, dude, holy shit, man.
Can you imagine War Machine and the Hurt Syndicate, boy?
Can you imagine War Machine versus Ospreay and Swerve? War Machine versus the Young Bucks? War Machine versus Bro Dito? War Machine versus FTR? Shit. If they were there, you ain't even gotta talk about it, bro.
Need it.
But you said Cody Rhodes. Explain why Cody. I mean, you don't have to.
I just feel like people are so quick to try and, discredit every last thing. I feel like it's every top babyface of my lifetime. Like, they always have some sort of stupid ass complaint. It's always some little nitpicky bullshit with Cody, and I'm just like, y'all do know this nigga don't book himself, right? Like, come on, like, but when it's time for him to
people
perform
can't
and
accept
produce,
that a white meat babyface is over.
They can't.
And bro, I'm so done with this. Let's turn Cody heel. Fuck off.
No.
Fuck off. Why? That is a heel turn for the sake of a heel turn. That is a swerve for the sake of a swerve. When there is no top babyface lined up to take his fucking Cook. There was no top babyface right now as we sit to take his
Well, there
position.
is a top baby
You could be
face.
like,
There
there's
is a
Braun
top-
Breaker potentially.
You
Fuck
better
outta here.
shut
He's not
your
ready
whore
yet.
mouth.
CM Punk is
Babyface that can't
old.
take his
Jay
place. I
Uso,
don't like
fuck
it.
that.
I mean, CM Punk could take his place, but is it needed? You know what I'm saying?
It's not needed. It's
I
not
wasn't gonna say
needed.
CM Punk. I wasn't gonna say CM Punk 48 years old.
Like this man Cody was booed out of the building in a segment with John Cena. By the end of the promo, ended up getting cheers. Like,
Turn
come on, man.
the crowd around. Turn the crowd right around.
You don't see people just do that. Yo, Cody's legendary as fuck, dude. I don't care what people
And
say.
niggas not ready to talk about it.
Bro, I'll be ready to talk about it. That dude is legendary.
ready to talk about it.
I hope we land on the Cody topic. But what about you,
I'm
Chris?
ready to talk
Who's
about
somebody that's getting treated unfairly? But it could be booking decision, or it could be by the fans. Like you know what I'm saying?
All right. Let me see. Let me see. By the booking, I'll say Pete Dunne. By the booking, I'll say Pete Dunne. I'll say that, but I'll stand by that shit.
He should be facing Dom.
And Tyler Bate.
Bro, this takes me back to why I have a fucking issue with WWE in 2025. You have people who you could use in the mid card who you're using instead for bullshit. Putting Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate in a damn mask.
Yeah.
If you don't want to use them together, bro, use them separate as the mid card, or if you're going to use them as a tag team. Now, as far as the fans, someone in the comments mentioned it, but Becky Lynch, bro. Becky Lynch with the Becky Hogan comments.
Sami Zayn too.
Sami Zayn low key, bro.
Oh, that's another one.
I don't get it either. I don't. I get
Sammy hates
the character hate. I don't get the overall like Sammy Hogan shit. I don't.
Sammy
Y'all wanted
Hogan-
Solo as U.S.
Meanwhile,
champion?
he's
I get
number
you
one
didn't
all
want
time.
Sami Zayn to be U.S. champion, but y'all wanted Solo to stay champ? Oh man.
There is
I was
one
like,
name.
no,
There-
thank you.
there is one name I think that gets mistreated unfairly.
Who?
Because a lot of people look at him and they're like, "Oh, the Young Bucks." I don't think the Young Bucks get treated
Next
fairly.
topic. No, just playing. Go ahead, Kim.
I don't think-
Ooh, this is a spicy topic.
I don't think the Young Bucks get treated fairly at all because most people look at the Young Bucks.
and I just couldn't escape.
Most people look at the Young Bucks and the style that they work and they accuse them of being nothing more than spot monkeys or people who can't sell or just gymnasts or people who can't sell. When the Young Bucks have shown you that they can have really, really good feuds, they can have really, really good character work, and their matches are still very, very good. The only year the Young Bucks I couldn't stand was 2024. 2024, I thought they were terrible. Outside of that, I think the Young Bucks every year they've been in AEW has been quality. 24 is
Have they though? No, just playing.
Chris, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe Jerry Jones was cooking. They stopped
They
him
just
to
not.
run.
I just don't like them.
I ain't gonna
They
lie,
just rub me the
bro.
wrong way.
Shit.
They stopped.
Like
him
I'm not gonna
to
sit here and
run.
pretend like the Young Bucks are dog shit, but they just always. I don't know what it is. They've just always rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know why.
Oh, that's fine.
They're probably good ass people. I don't know why. I've just never clicked with them as wrestlers.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just don't think that's fine. I just don't think the hate they get is warranted. But
No, I'd be trolling half the time.
I don't know. All right, we can move on.
Yeah, let's go to the next topic, yo.
All right.
I will agree with the Young Bucks point too.
All right. What next question?
Does Bandito?
Cam was trolling about this in the Discord, but the more I thought about it, the trolling wasn't wrong.
I would simply, I like making. I was trolling to be fair, but I would argue.
Were you that far off though?
I think Hangman has been overall the best wrestler in the world this year. But if I had to go based off match quality, I think it's easily Bandito. I don't even think it's close. You look at what Bandito has done this year. Bandito has been unreal. You look at what Bandito has done this year. He's been unreal. Bandito has not had a bad match. Pay-per-view, he's king. He's not had a bad match on pay-per-view. He's king. Crowds are going nuts for him when he comes out. I don't. And he's having one of the greatest Ring of Honor title reigns I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was about to say, no disrespect to Hangman, because I agree. Like I've been saying, Hangman has been the overall best, but Bandito is the best world champion in the world right now. It's not even close. He is the best. He's the best overall world champion. Like
Should I rewatch
Mo, if you haven't already, his
I need
last
to
two
rewatch it.
premier pay-per-view matches to catch that Super Card of Honor, hit your Sarah Death Before Dishonor. Those are the only two matches you're gonna have to watch about Bandito to know what timing he's on, bro.
It's incredible.
So, obviously, I watched.
I still gotta watch that.
It's
AEW
incredible.
TV, but
It's incredible.
I think he's fan fucking.
Dude, he got a good match out of Chris Jericho in the Big 25. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he did. Bandito found a way to. Also, I will say this about Bandito. I will say this about Bandito. Bandito's another one of where being a good character worker doesn't mean you're in their 15-minute promos. Because Bandito just doesn't talk on television, and he's one of the best character workers in the world right now. I would argue.
Well, if you understand Spanish, he cuts promos so in Spanish. So
well, I mean,
you understand Spanish.
That I understand. But
learn Spanish, bitch. Stop fucking being lazy.
Yeah,
man.
Cam, it ain't hard.
They put subtitles for you too. You lazy fuck. Read.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm trying to think.
Click the closed captions on YouTube.
I'm saying. I'm trying to think. Okay. Bandito had a match this year against Brian Keith. This is when Bandito first came back. He had a match this year with Brian Keith on Collision.
Oh my God, he said,
"You missed 2 open layups."
Bro, and the thing I love most about this, that match, Bandito's like the outlaw kind of, and like Brian Keith's like the bounty hunter. I love the segment they did. I love the thing they did in that match where Bandito did the shotgun. To Brian Keith. Brian Keith responded. Then they go into like separate corners.
Yeah,
like,
they did a standoff.
They have a standoff. They back into separate corners, and then they come out the corners and just start fucking wailing like they're having a shootout. I was like,
so better than Randy and Cena in the 2011 Rumble.
Hey, Chris, they stopping the run. Jerry Jones might not be crazy. They stopping the run.
It's gonna be a 1-game wonder. There's gonna be a 1-game wonder.
They stopping the run, yo. They stop. But yeah, no, like
60 yards. Bless you.
Sorry, my asthma.
All good.
No, but yeah, no. Cam was throwing about it in the Discord, but the more I thought about it, like this dude he's been killing it, dude. Like he's literally he's been the best.
With Brody King too.
Yeah, him and the stuff he's doing with Brody King is crazy. Like Bandito, 2025 Bandito is on another level. So shout out Bandito.
Yeah, and I'm only watching this AEW work, and I think it's top notch. So I was
both
kind of happy
both the matches I named you are on the Ring of Honor YouTube.
Bet.
Word, I'm gonna watch them.
All right, here we go. Spin the wheel. Oh my God, are we actually gonna do it? Chris, Jack Perry or Dakota Kai?
Oh no! I'm never choosing against my wife, bro. I can't. I can't.
You chose against Jack Perry?
I can't choose against Dakota Kai, bro. It's not personal, bro. Chill out. It's not personal.
Said Dallas will peak in this game.
Is Bandito over Tony? There's a conversation he could be. I ain't gonna lie.
Stitch is looking at you, bro. Stitch,
bro, it's not fucking personal, bro.
So you went with Dakota Kai.
I went with Dakota Kai, but here's the thing, bro. Jack Perry can come with me. We can pull up on Edwards' bitch ass. And if you want to get the infinite symbol removed off your name, you can come with me. And I don't
like Edward anyway. So
I'll never bring up that mistake you did ever again.
All right, next question. Next fucking question.
Y'all niggas are funny.
All right, this is a glaze.
Man.
Where does 2023 Gunther rank in terms of peak?
Lewis, you can have the floor.
This your man's. Before you go, let me so we can get the clip for this. Go ahead.
When it comes to 2023 Gunther, I just felt, first of all, for clip purposes, I don't give a fuck about drawing power. I just don't give a fuck. I've never given a fuck. I've never given a blue fuck, a red fuck, a 1, 2, 3, 4 fuck. I don't give a fuck about drawing power. So you guys kiss my ass about that. But when I'm looking at in terms of elevation within yourself, a dead division, by the way, a completely dead division when he won it, and stories, match quality, I struggle, genuinely speaking, I struggle to find 10 people in WWE history that have a better peak than 2023 Gunther. Realistically, Roman Reigns, I'll put up there. Cena in 06, I'll put up there. Hogan from 84 to 88, I'll put up there over Gunther. Fucking Stone Cold, Maivia, put them in the 90s. But Shawn Michaels, that's it. Those are 6 guys. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody else much that you can say clear him. You can bring up 05, 06 Batista. I can bring up 2023 Gunther. You can bring up Triple H from fucking 2000 all the way to whatever the fuck. I think Gunther is very, very parallel with fucking Triple H. Undertaker, depending what years you want to chop up, but I don't think Gunther's better than Undertaker from 2008 to 2013. Like I think that's way too much.
You mean 2007?
What? Yeah, 2007. Yeah, 2007. But other than that, I don't think there's a clear 10 guys like that is over Gunther. I think Gunther has a top 10 peak in WWE history.
I'm so shocked that Lewis put Maivia over Gunther. I'm so shocked.
I mean, I'm being honest. Daniel Bryan, as much as we love him, WrestleMania was great. I can't do it. Cody Rhodes, as great as the story was, the title reign unfortunately just didn't fall through with it either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not a clear cut. I think he's in the 10. I think he has wanted. I think he's legitimately a walking generational talent in WWE, and people don't want to recognize that because he doesn't have the drawing power as much as the other guys that we have. But on a talent level, this dude is generational. He is a generational performer in an era where WWE is heavily pushing entertainment. I don't think people realize the degree of difficulty in that, to be an in-ring guy and for an entertainment company to say, you know what, we're going to give you the ball, run with it. We're going to give you the ball again, run with it. We're going to give you trash-ass wrestlers, run with it. And doing it every fucking time on an elite level. There's not 10 fucking guys that are clearly over Gunther, especially 2023 Gunther.
I shed a shark. I'm kidding. Lewis, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am trolling.
I mean, it's y'all, but it's on y'all. It's on y'all.
I think you touched on it. I don't.
Man, brought the fucking IC title back to life.
That's it. That's it. Had the best IC title run of all time. Had the best WWE mid-card title run of all time.
Because who was holding that shit before him?
That man made
Ricochet.
the IC title feel like a world title.
Ricochet,
like,
Apollo Crews, Big E.
Well, I don't know personally where I would put Gunther in terms of peaks, right, all time.
You could put him right at 10, and that's fine. Like,
I think my thing with Gunther and why I'm going to give him a big-ass salute is the fact that this was a guy with no... He didn't do what John Cena did, like take his big name and take it down to the mid-card scene. This was a guy on the main roster with no cachet.
Yeah.
I think
created an absolute elite run.
I think it was only on the main roster for like 2 weeks before that.
Before he won the IC title. Like,
yeah, no name value. Nobody knew who he was. Yeah. His matches still wasn't getting any time. He was on the verge of getting buried because Vince McMahon didn't like his segment with R-Truth.
That was fucking scary.
Like, bro, this dude. And on top of that, when you look at the people he brought back to life, like from Ricochet to Nakamura to Sheamus to Chad Gable to it's ridiculous the amount of stories he was building with that Braun fucking Strowman, dude. Like Sami Zayn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like so many guys like got some of their best programs in recent memories because of Gunther, bro. And like I said, there's other peaks you could put along with it. Like, I won't be mad if you said 05, 06 Batista. That's not I would lean towards Gunther, but Batista was great. Like you said, if you want to bring up Cody, we can have the conversation. I think Cody's title reign hurts his peak a lot because of the solo vortex. That's just me. You could bring up WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan was insane, but again, like, didn't have the title reign. Yeah. Even though the impact was immense. Don't mention Jeff Hardy to me, please. Thanks. I
will. I don't get this stigma from the IWC that Gunther is boring. I don't understand that shit. Like, what do you expect?
What does Zack Sabre Jr. say? He said performing technical wrestling to a United States audience or to a WWE audience is like reading Shakespeare to a fucking dog.
And Zack Sabre Jr. was right.
They're not sports entertained, I guess.
But the thing is, though,
what Gunther did in his run, which was so impressive, in one run, he not only elevated other talents, he not only elevated a dead title, he elevated himself.
Yeah.
That kid's is why less is more. Charlotte Flair.
Well then,
It's one of the greatest peaks like ever. Like I personally think it's up there with 2000 Shawn Michaels in terms of in-ring quality. Like it is like that damn good. But again, back to the point with Gunther's boring. The dude has molded his style to fit WWE because your dumbass can't understand it. How hard is it to understand? I'm the ring general. This mat is sacred. Entertainers like Jey Uso and LA Knight disgust me, and I want I want to bring WWE back to being a pro wrestling company. How hard is that to understand?
He's the perfect.
Hey, Lewis, you know WWE fans struggle with reading comprehension. You know they need struggle with comprehension. You know they need shit broken down for them. You know that.
I don't know how hard is it. I don't know how hard is it for him to look at Randy Orton and say, "Dude, you're only here because of your dad. Shut up." Like how hard is that for you to understand? All right, next question, bro. I'm gonna really get mad,
it's
bro.
It's really as simple as people are stupid.
What the fuck is this? What did I put? What are your thoughts on the Don Callis family?
None. Fake ass Bobby.
I have all right. I have mixed thought, Chris. I don't know if you feel the same way I do. I got mixed thoughts about the Don Callis family. I think there's some. I think there's some people in the Don Callis family that they're booking phenomenally. Like we're talking about Okada's being booked great, Takesha's being booked great, Kyle Fletcher's being booked great, Josh Alexander's starting to get on his way. Then you got motherfucking Rocky Romero. You got motherfucking Lance Archer. Like
lost to Mark Briscoe last night.
Like, what are we doing here? Then you got Wardlow. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Bro, Wardlow wasn't. I don't even think Wardlow was on the show last night. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
You know what Wardlow's job is?
Look, yeah.
And
you know what's that it should have been Lance Archer, but someone's got to take the pins.
Who the fuck is Sanders? Who the fuck is this? Why did he go? Why did he run like that?
Miles Sanders is still there.
That's Miles Sanders.
That's what I thought. I thought he was still. It's where he was last time.
That's Miles Sanders. He's on Dallas.
That's where he was last. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Miles Sanders.
Fuck? But yeah. How do you feel about Don Callis family, Chris?
I think it's fine. I mean, me personally, I think Josh Alexander is great as a talent. I'm waiting for him to like find himself on AEW TV. I don't know how you feel. Like, do you feel like he should have been like on his own when he started, or do you like what he's been doing?
Well, I like him.
Because me personally, I like when a wrestler kind of like discovers themselves and puts a name for themselves in a different company. Obviously, he was in TNA before, people know that, but in AEW, you're new. You got something to prove to them.
With Josh Alexander, they have been as of the last week, they have been really like working towards him to like be like to. He's not falling into the Lance Archer vortex.
No.
Like last week he picked up the W in the All-Star tag.
Yeah.
When Takeshita and Okada were beefing, and then on Collision with Kyle Fletcher in there, he picked up the W for the team. I feel like him and the Don Callis family is good, but I've watched Josh Alexander for so long that I just don't look at him as somebody's lackey.
That's kind of what I was thinking, bro, because he was the longest reigning TNA champion.
Yeah.
TNA World Champion. So
to this day,
it's kind of hard to imagine him just doing Don Callis' dirty work. That's why I better envisioned him starting off on his own, fucking people up.
I think him joining it. I think if he would have started out on his own, he would have got lost in the very.
I agree. I like the fact that he's in the Don Callis family. I just hope eventually he gets that spot where he's the baby face that whoops everybody's ass.
I think so. Because I've seen like his matches with Brody King. Physical as fuck, bro. I need more of that, bro. Josh Alexander is a future world. He needs to be challenging for fucking world titles soon.
100%.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping with when Don Callis said he wants the AEW world title back. Like Josh Alexander picked up the last 2 W's for your team. Fucking throw him at Hangman. We got a 30-minute match between him and Hangman. Who the fuck gonna complain? Not I. Not
me.
I ain't complaining. I ain't saying shit.
Not me.
I'm gonna say more.
Bro.
Go an hour. Iron Man match. Go an hour.
I'm saying that brother needs challengers anyway.
But how do you feel, Cam? How do you feel about Don Callis family?
I can't comment on my family, man. I might become a member of it. No, I'm stopping.
I'm dead.
Yo, Don Callis cut a promo on Collision. And he said, "Oh, Hitchesera's also really good in Don Callis' family, by the way." But Don Callis cut a promo on Collision. He was like, man, I should know who's in the Don Callis family because I got half of them under contract.
Yeah.
I got half the roster under contract. I said, "Oh hell no, man."
Bro, have y'all seen Don Callis on Twitter, bro? He's funny as hell, bro. Don Callis in all caps. Like somebody was Don Callis in all caps who posted a tweet about the Don Callis family. He's like the economy. He's like the economy's growing. The population is going down, but the Don Callis family continues to grow. I'm all right. Shut your ass. All right,
Stop adding people, bro.
Shut your ass up.
First things first.
Casual.
Kick Rocky Romero out. Thank you. But go ahead.
Yo, what's your issue with Rocky Romero, bro?
In 25?
He sucks.
In 25? Rocky Romero in 2017 and 2016 and 19, bro. He like that. 25?
Y'all are gonna respect Roppongi Vice. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
I love Roppongi Vice.
But
not in 25.
As a casual.
Not in 25.
Because like I watch AEW, but not as extensively as these guys obviously do. I will say it just feels like a little bit bloated. That's all it is.
It is a lot of people. It is a lot of people in the Don Callis family. It is a lot of people.
That's what I didn't like. That's what I don't like about AEW too. Just like
I don't get why people like.
It gets to a point. It gets to a point.
Hey man, you wouldn't fix that.
And Miles Sanders.
He fumbled.
Ass.
He
I
fumbled
turned
the
the game off
fucking
by
ball.
accident. Oh wait, I'm shooting a free throw. Hold on, let me pause this shit. My bad.
Brick.
all right, here we go.
Next topic. We can go for however long y'all want.
I'm actually having fun. This keeps just keeping my mind straight. All right, fuck. I wish Cam was here, you piece of shit.
So
right,
is this question about like the feud or
Cody versus Roman or Hangman versus Swerve?
Talking about
So
the
feud
match
or
or the
match?
feud?
However y'all want it.
Because if it's feud, it's
However
playing
y'all
to
break it down
ask
for
Hangman and
yourself.
Swerve clear. If it's feud, Hangman and Swerve clear.
Yeah. I don't think you can get worse than burning someone's fucking house down.
Like the details, the layers, it doesn't even come close. Like the only feud in the modern, well, I don't want to say modern, 2020s that comes close to me between from WWE that's close to Hangman and Swerve, I think it's Punk and Drew. I
Yeah,
think that's
easily.
the only feud that comes close.
Easily.
All right, what's next?
So yeah, Planet to ask.
Cody
Match
versus
quality?
Roman or Hangman versus Swerve?
I'm going Hangman Swerve. I'm going Hangman Swerve. I'm going for the feud over the match. Even though the match, both of them, I'll take Cody Roman.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
People really
Not
don't
all
want to
out
have
match,
the people don't want to have the honest conversation about Cody versus Roman, but the build up to 40 was not Cody versus Roman. That shit
It was
was
Cody.
No, it was the tag match.
that shit was my Via. That shit was my Via bitch ass. I hate him so much. Oh my god.
Number 2, you SGA 98 over.
Cam, what's your answer?
For
I
what?
know his answer.
Motherfucker,
Cody
get off your
Roman
phone. We're still on
or
air.
Hangman and Swerve.
His answer is Lee Johnson.
Wow.
How dare you refer to Blake Christian's tag team partner by name?
Swirl?
Yo, what?
Is that the name?
All right, so Cody versus Roman or Hangman and Swerve?
I gotta go Hangman and Swerve, but Cody Roman was awesome. If Cody Roman was more, if the Mania 40 build up was more so Cody Roman instead of Cody Rock, then it would be Cody Roman. But that.
All right.
Yeah, we can go to the next one.
All right.
Yeah, personally,
I really
think
thought
it's
that was
built
gonna
to
go the other way. I thought at least two
ass. Oh
of
no,
y'all
I
would have
think
said
it's
Cody
genuinely
Roman.
built to ass.
Yeah,
I
fuck
enjoyed
it.
the Hangman.
Built to
Oh,
ass.
God, fuck Cody Roman. Oh God,
Oh,
Chris.
Ooh.
I thought it was going.
What
to
has been the worst pay-per-view of the year so far?
The worst?
Yeah, I try to be nice to you. I try to give you a troll question and a real question.
All right, let me see. Rumble wasn't bad.
Oh,
That was a good show.
Chamber was probably one of the best shows this year.
Chamber was great. They said midway.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro?
Oh, my knee. What are you showing us?
I think I gotta go Mania,
Tony Khan
bro.
running. With Tony Khan running.
Mania.
Mania as a whole, bro. That shit was fucking
I agree.
mid.
I agree.
To me, bro, the only redeemable quality about the entire weekend was 2 matches.
Over Revolution?
All right, look. Revolution was good. Revolution was good.
Over
was
Revolution,
great
yeah.
until Mox and Coke.
Revolution was good.
Over Revolution, bro. Because
Alright,
bro,
Swerve and Ricochet was fire.
2 matches over the
Whiskers
course
was
of
not
2 nights, bro, can't save a whole weekend, bro.
Yeah, it's
The
trash.
main,
Yeah, that's for
the
sure.
main event of night 1 and then the opener to night 2 is not gonna save the entire
Bro,
weekend.
you
I'm
know it's
sorry.
bad when the
It's bad.
depleted NXT roster finds a way to make their shit great.
Hey guys,
That's
look.
real.
Chris,
Hey,
would,
guys,
you, would you
look.
say Heat Wave actually?
Actually, yeah, I would. Actually, you know what? That shit was deplorable.
Heatwave.
What did Heatwave have?
Fucking Dark State win the tag titles off
Oh my
Hankins match.
god! Oh my god!
Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe, which was I wasn't all that impressed.
Some bullshit.
It wasn't awful, but again, it was a 1-match show. Oba Javon, it was great.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I don't think WrestleMania 41 is bad. It's just for this year, it's just like
Oba
I'm not
literally
watching that
said,
shit.
"Now you die," and threw fucking Javon.
through that nigga.
Hey y'all,
This
hey y'all,
Cesaro-
hey
not
y'all, look,
Cesaro,
hey y'all,
Claudio
look,
does it the very next
hey y'all,
level.
look, hey y'all, look. This is Tony Khan running.
Why do I have to pass?
I
the
did
ball?
see that. I don't want to see him again.
Oh, what the fuck? They're going in a weather delay.
You guys see Tony Khan running?
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, he runs like a cartoon character. All right,
Lewis,
here we
when we're
go.
done with this, I got to bring something up to you about an AEW talent that I want to talk about.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
You want to do it now? Or you want to do it after?
We can do it now. What do you want to talk about?
All right. I want to talk about. I've been waiting for this shit. I've been waiting for this shit. Cameron. I want to talk about Miss Megan Bain. I want to talk about Miss Megan Bain and my beef.
Our Connecticut queen.
What you want to talk about the Mac? What you want to talk about the?
I want to talk about the reason that I've been telling you for months as to why I don't give a fuck about Megan Bain.
Our Connecticut queen.
Yeah, your Connecticut queen.
I
understand the company she works for. She's a great professional wrestler. When the bell rings, the woman does not talk. You do not give me a reason to care. Therefore, when the bell rings, I do not care about your matches.
Bro,
Now,
Penelope Ford literally goes.
but that takes me to my next point. Megan Bain has been on television for at least the entirety of the year, maybe even before that. Alex Windsor just fucking got here, yo. She's been on TV for a cup of tea, and she's way more over.
Yeah,
than
Alex
Megan
Windsor's
Bain
great.
is.
Yeah, she's great. She's my pick to beat Mercedes in the future.
My whole point, I like that a lot. I really do like that a lot. My whole point is, bro, Cam, I agree with you. You have to know how to wrestle professionally in this profession, but you have to have a personality for people to give a fuck.
No, that I agree with.
Oh God, we don't give a fuck about Wheeler Yuta.
Yo, the crowd be getting hostile as fuck for Wheeler Yuta,
bro. They took, bro. You should see his shit on Collision. He's like, why y'all telling me to shut the fuck up?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Maybe because you got a mic in your hand, dude. I don't know, man. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Megan Bain.
Oh no, I can see that she can wrestle. I'm with you, and that's awesome. But
let's go, Mosiv. I know you're playing 2K, but let's get it.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you straight. Here we go.
This shit 16.
Oh my god, yes, this is the one.
Oh, Jesus.
Cam and Mo, say something nice about WCW 2000.
Okay.
I already got one. I got one.
Okay. I like the fact that they tried to give Chris Kanyon more. I like the fact that they tried to give Chris Kanyon more of a push, more of a say, more of a shine on television. I like that. And I thought the build up of what they were doing with Lance Storm until they got to New Blood Rising was tremendous. I thought the way they were building up Lance Storm until they got to New Blood Rising, I thought that shit was tremendous. After that, Lance Storm, New Blood Rising is where Lance Storm went to die. But that's where Lance Storm went to die. But I thought the build up to Lance Storm and New Blood Rising was amazing. I thought they did a really good job with Lance Storm and Team Canada. So there you go. Those are the two things I'll say.
Mo?
If I had to say something nice, I'm going to go ahead and go to a show that I've shat all over before, which is Bash to the Beach 2000. I think the way Booker T won that world title was fantastic. I think the moment of him winning, too, was really good, and the crowd reacted accordingly.
Hey, NXT, bring back Bash to the Beach and replace Heatwave. Fuck Heatwave.
Good more.
All right, here we go.
What is next?
Cam, this is you. Who are the top 5 AEW fumbles of all time?
Okay. Ricky Starks. Okay.
I
Ricky
like
Starks.
that one.
Ricky Starks, I would argue, is number one. No, I put Ricky Starks at one. The way his shit is looking right now, Daniel Garcia, just the way his shit looking right now. Private Party, I would put in there. I think Private Party, I would put in there. I think Private Party should have been a lot better than they were.
Cooking.
Chris, you're gonna love this one. Jack Perry. I don't know why they ever turned Jack Perry heel. That heel turn was a massive fumble. That shit was just bad. So that's 4. And then 5. Sorry, I think the 5th one. 5, just because I don't think he's been booked well. Jay White. There you
go. Cooking. That's a great 5, actually. Great 5. All right. Let's get to the next topic. All right. Here we go.
I'm ready to type.
Oh, is it me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who are some of the most overrated superstars in NXT history? All right, people are not gonna like this. My number 1 overall pick is Adam Cole.
Whoa. Okay.
Adam Cole from 2017 up until he won the NXT title in 2019 did jack fucking shit. My man got his ass beat by fucking Drew McIntyre. He won the North American title, didn't do shit with it for 2 months, and then immediately lost it to Ricochet when he finally defended it. And then he was getting cooked after his North American title run, so he didn't really do shit after that. And then obviously he had the phenomenal NXT title run, not going to take that away from him. And then after that, he got into a feud with Pat McAfee. That shit was cool. But then post Pat McAfee, he had the story with Kyle O'Reilly was mid as fuck. It was mid as fuck, horribly executed. The matches, their best match was a regular singles match at a Great American Bash. The match at Stand and Deliver was okay. The 2 out of 3 falls was trash. This dude fucking tapped out when he had a kendo stick right next to him on the 3rd fall to get out of the submission. Like everything, like Adam Cole, his peak is phenomenal. But to get to the peak and after the peak, he did fuck all. Next one, Tiffany Stratton.
Real quick.
What?
You calling him Roman Reigns?
What? Yeah. Like when people tell me Adam Cole is the greatest NXT superstar of all time, y'all be fucking losing me. Y'all be losing me with that shit. It's clearly Johnny Gargano. I don't know what the fuck you got. He's the first ever North American champion. His first title defense wasn't even on an NXT show. It was on Evolve. And then when he finally defended it on an NXT show, he got his ass whipped by Ricochet at Brooklyn. I ain't with that shit. But yeah, no, his build up, like it was cool. He won the first ever War Games, which is really good. I'm not going to diminish the dude's accomplishments, but when you really break down Adam Cole's career like that, he's nowhere near the greatest. Mount Rushmore, absolutely, arguably the most popular, leader of the most over faction. He's the greatest NXT champion of all time to this day, 100%. But he's nowhere near the greatest NXT superstar of all time. He's not over Balor. He's not over Ciampa. He's closer to Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes than he is to Johnny Gargano. And I'm just being real. Next up, Tiffany Stratton. Absolutely. Mid as fuck in NXT. Mid as fuck NXT career. Mid as fuck NXT women's title reign. People only gave a fuck about her when Becky Lynch showed up. But other than that, like her shit, her feud with Lyra, mid. Everything was mid. She's nowhere near Tiffany, not even a top 20 NXT women's superstar of all time. Real shit. She nowhere near that shit. Mid as hell. People are not gonna like this one either. Braun Breaker. Yeah. His Braun Breaker's peak was when he fucking turned heel and had the wolf dog shit. But him as a babyface was mid as fuck. Even his long ass NXT title reign, that shit took a steep decline after the Tyler Bate unification shit, bro. Shit with Grayson Waller was mid. The Carmelo Hayes feud was mid. Shit was not good. Like Carmelo Hayes, even then, so it took Tommaso Ciampa to really get this dude over. And even when Tommaso Ciampa put him over, people still wasn't feeling Braun Breaker because he was fucking dog shit. So yeah, Braun Breaker, pack it up. Yeah, those are the 3.
I fuck with it, bro.
I will also say Shinsuke Nakamura as well. As an NXT champion, he is one of the most mid-ass NXT champions of all time.
One I actually agree with. That is one I actually agree with. Because Shinsuke Nakamura, I think, peaked in his first match.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura has a NXT standards decent match catalog. Decent. Like the matches with Bobby Roode were cool. The matches with Samoa Joe were like the steel cage match, the match at Brooklyn 2, their best match was in Toronto. The match with Finn Balor on TV was great. The match with Sami Zayn was great. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he won the NXT title twice, did fucking nothing with it. Did mid as fuck. Yeah. So
that title win though was fire, but
title win was fire, mid as fuck. I dare y'all go back and watch Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe at Brooklyn 2. Come back to me next week and y'all tell me that match was mid as fuck.
I didn't
well, I remember that match being great. It was the rematch where I was kind of just like,
Toronto, where he got kicked in the dick and Samoa Joe Uranage on the steel steps and then beat him. Yeah.
I remember that being
Those are four. Yep, those are four names I give y'all.
All
right. Next up,
you running through these like a hot knife and butter, bro. Let's go. Can Ring of Honor have
claims to have the best consistent pay-per-views of the year?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with Cam. I
agree.
agree.
Ring of Honor AEW. So yes.
I haven't seen all the Ring of Honor shows.
Yeah, I can't speak on this.
But yeah, the Ring of Honor isn't a bad pay-per-view this year. So either Ring of Honor or AEW.
Ring of Honor pay-per-views are amazing. So yeah, it's crazy. You got Bandito leading the charge.
Oh, thank God.
All right, bet. Next topic. These are ones that we could just blow by.
All right, let's do it.
Or I don't think they need much convo, but if we have more convo, that's fine.
Yeah. Why not? Let's see. What is a pay-per-view?
Okay. What is a pay-per-view that everyone loves, but you think it's all right? Oh, Mo gonna hate V.
Uh-oh. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
WrestleMania 31 is alright to me, bro.
Don't do that.
Like I'm not crazy about 31 like the average fan. It just don't click with me, bro. Like I don't like Sting and Triple H. I could give a fuck about AJ Lee and Paige against the Bellas. The ladder match was great. I love the ladder match. Cena and Rusev, like it was cool. Cena had to beat Rusev. Rusev was cool. Brock and Roman, just their best match. The cash-in was great, but I don't really give a fuck about most of this shit on there. Like what? Ain't that the one Big Show won the Battle Royal too? Like I don't care for that either.
Pre-show don't count.
I don't care for that either. Hideo Itami won an NXT tournament just to get thrown out. Like
I think the situation with WrestleMania 31 for me, why I liked it so much, I think it's a thing of it should have bombed so badly. It should have been what WrestleMania 32 was, considering how bad the build was. I got drafted to the fucking Pacers. I'm about to crash the fuck out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got drafted from my Pace? You got drafted
I'm about to request a trade.
You got drafted from my
But yeah, 31. I think 31.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Well, what game is it?
What do you mean?
16, right?
Oh, 16, yeah. I'm going to be a Paul
Hold
George.
on now. Wait a minute now. My Pacers, we got Miles Turner. We got, hey, look good. Hey, look good. Go ball up there, bro. Paul George is going to need some help. Go be Paul George's help.
Oh yeah, I also don't like 31 as much, is because there's a certain somebody that always likes to come back and do certain angles and don't like to do certain matches because he's on a certain schedule. I hate that. Ronda Rousey shit literally went fucking nowhere. No, Ronda Rousey shit literally went nowhere. Like my view want to show up and do an angle with Triple H just to not wrestle him. Shit makes me bad.
What's the other guys' answers?
Give me WrestleMania 22.
Huh? What?
Give me WrestleMania 22.
What? Hold on, bitch. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Y'all talking about I lost the plot. Hold on.
Everybody loves WrestleMania 22.
Whoa. I still don't understand the posters. Cena didn't wrestle Booker T.
That was dumb. Cam,
what the fuck? Edge and Foley. I mean, I'm not high in that match like everybody else, but Edge and Foley was there.
Everybody, this is just one of those manias where it's just anime.
It's just
What? The triple threat
Shit,
world
top
title
10,
match?
right?
The
It's not
triple
a
threat
bad-
world title match?
it's not a bad show. It's just
Triple H
It's
Batista?
top 10.
I mean Triple H and Cena?
As a main event, I thought it was cool. I don't as a main event, I thought it was cool. I don't think it was as a main event. I thought it was.
That's one of the most hostile crowds I've
I
seen.
thought it was
Cena,
a good. I thought it was a good main event. I don't think it's one of the best all time main events in Mania history, shit like that. It's just
I think it's a slept on main event. I ain't gonna lie.
a good
Yeah, I
main
think it's
event.
underrated.
That shit is a slept on main event, bro. But then you got Rey Mysterio finishing the story. You had RVD winning the Money in the
Yawning, I'm
Bank.
dead.
You had
And then
RVD win money. You had RVD win Money in the Bank.
And then he had a dog. And then Rey Mysterio had a dog.
You had the
title.
casket match.
Brother.
All right, Chris. What about you?
Let me see. Trying to think of other shit that's not Manias.
Oh, I was gonna bring up a Mania myself.
Oh man, Money in the Bank 2011. I'm playing. Relax. Don't.
I was about to kick Lewis, bro. I was about to kick this man.
Relax.
I mean, Mania 30 is always a safe bet.
That was my answer.
Fuck that show. I hate that show.
I don't know why it gets so much glaze. I really don't.
Hate that.
I
If you're
think
not
it's,
connected to Brian, you suck.
what you
I'm
what you
not
wasn't
taking
fucking with the
excuse
fucking
of-
New Age Outlaws.
That
If
nigga-
who's
that
not
nigga's
connected to
attitude.
Brian, they suck.
That's what I said. If you're not connected to Brian, you sucked on that show. Fuck
Anybody
that
on
show.
Mania 30.
Except Cesaro. Except Cesaro. Let me respect Cesaro.
Yes, all right, what's next?
Yeah, WrestleMania.
You said Backlash 2024 is a crowd merchant show outside the main event.
That was France.
The opener was great.
Yeah, I love
I'd agree with maybe the women's tag.
I love the opener. I love the main event.
Jay and Priest was
Jay and Priest. Jay Uso had one of the greatest entrances ever. Yeah, that's
So yeah, it is a crowd merchant.
That's not a bad take. Priest belt to ass. So you know.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
WrestleMania
I
30
think we haven't even gotten to a cam troll yet. No. Okay.
Is Hangman? Yes.
Yes, easily. This don't even
Is
need a type.
So for audio listeners, is Hangman Page already one of the best babyfaces
Yes.
of all time? Yes.
Yes. What's
easily.
next? Yes. What's next?
Yeah, easily. What's next?
Yeah, I don't even think we need to bring that up.
Yeah, we don't need to type that out. No. All right, I trolled myself.
Oh no!
Cam, I'm sorry. Whichever way I choose to go.
Sammy Guevara or Logan Paul as world champion? Go ahead.
Give me Sammy Guevara. At least Sammy Guevara.
I'm going Sammy Guevara, bro.
Give me Sammy Guevara. All
right, so like at least,
Are you
right? If
sure?
I can envision, if I can picture him right now, I follow Ring of Honor now, guys, sadly, but with Sami Zayn being an LFI, if he's the guy to beat Bandito, I could believe that. I wouldn't like it, but I could believe that. Can I believe Logan Paul beating Cody Rhodes? No, because he lost already. Can I believe Logan Paul beat Seth? No, because he lost to him already. No. But Sammy and LFI, and if he's the one to ever beat Bandito, which I don't think that's ever gonna happen since they're tag champs. But if they booked him to be Ring of Honor World Champ, all right, whatever.
Only person in LFI that needs to beat Bandito is Rouge.
It's Rouge. A three? You want to make him the second 3-time? You want him to make him the second 3-time Ring of Honor World Champ?
Tony Khan put Rouge on television.
Who's the first?
Yeah, better than
Adam Cole.
Pick Logan Paul.
Oh shit! All right.
Logan Paul.
Tony Khan
Yeah.
put Rouge on television.
Adam Cole's the only one to hold it 3 times.
I would've picked Logan Paul.
Oh my God, yes, Cam, this is yours again. Is Logan Paul already one of the most overrated superstars of all time?
Yes. What's next? Yes. What's next?
No, go in depth, bitch.
I
No,
don't
I know
think
you
so.
want to rant. I know you want to
I
rant.
don't think so.
Yes, he is. He absolutely is one of the most overrated superstars of all time. Look, I give Logan Paul. Look, I give Logan Paul his credit. Look, I give Logan Paul his credit. I do. But fact of the matter is, I'm sorry. Fact of the matter is, I'm sorry. I think Logan Paul is a moves merchant in 2020. I think Paul is.
Wait, time out. So you called him a moves merchant?
I think he's a moves merchant.
He don't even do the buckshot right no more.
Salute.
How
He
do you
does
call somebody a moves merchant?
He does a shitty ass, but he does a shitty. I think he's a movement. Logan Paul.
Lewis is losing it.
Somebody said this online.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
remember the exact quote.
I've never heard that. A moves merchant.
Somebody
He
said
can't wrestle now?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say he can't wrestle now. He a moves merchant.
Okay. Okay. How do I put this? Okay. How do I? Put this?
He's a special moves merchant.
Okay. How do I put this nicely? How do I put
He's
this
a ooh and ah merchant.
How do I put this nice? How do I put this nicely and still make the content and still make the content?
Break it down for
still make
WWE
the
fans.
content make sense.
Oh no. You gotta go slow for
Cameron
that.
Talking
Thomas.
to a rock.
Cameron Thomas as a score. Cameron Thomas as a scorer is a really good scorer. Cameron Thomas is a really good scorer.
Trying to give yourself credit, okay.
But he lacks in so many. But he lacks in so many other areas and so many other. So he lacks in so many other areas and so many facets of basketball that Cameron Thomas, I don't think, is a good NBA player. And I can see why an NBA team, and I can see why Cameron Thomas was struggling to get on an NBA team. I can see why an NBA team was like, I'm not paying Cam Thomas all this money a fucking year. I think that's the exact same thing with Logan Paul. But if that makes sense, if that makes sense, if I can bring it back to basketball for a minute. Cameron Thomas is a really good scorer. Cameron Thomas can score with the best of them. But there's so many other deficiencies in his game that I can see why an NBA team is like, we're not paying Cameron Thomas a whole bunch of money to just score. Well, I can see why it took him so fucking long to finally get on an NBA team. I think that's the same thing with Logan Paul. But I think he lacks in so many other facets. I think he lacks in so many other facets of wrestling in the ring and otherwise that he just goes in there and does cool moves. He lacks in so many other facets.
I think the main problem with Logan,
I'm like, the fuck,
is people still have this celebrity mindset. Like, he's a celebrity, what he can do, bro. The moment he signed a contract, the celebrity shit is out the window. You're
That's
a superstar
Don't
now.
be no. We cannot be treating this man and putting him on a level like he's a fucking part timer. No.
Yeah.
No, that's dead. That's dead.
No.
Like, he's showing up.
You're in it now. You're in it now.
Yeah, he's showing
And you've
up
been
to
United
shows,
States champion.
and you've been you're the worst United States champion of all time. But yeah, no. People try too hard to give him that celebrity rub. Like
that.
Look what he can do. He's a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
He should be compared to his counterparts.
Exactly.
And he's just not that good. Logan Paul works the crowd all the time, bro. WWE gets worked by Jey Uso, bro. I'm not fucking moved, man. Come on now, like what the fuck?
I just think Logan. It really depends on by the WWE themselves. Logan Paul's overrated, yes, but by the fans, no.
Big 2025. John Cena calling spots in the match with Logan.
Hey, I will say this. Okay, before we move on to the next topic,
Yeah.
I will say this. Logan, I think for his experience as a professional wrestler is good. For what he is and what his experience is, I think he's good. But when people try to compare him and try to say he's one of the best in the world is where people fucking lose me. That's where he loses.
Yeah, that'd be
That's where
lose.
So I don't. The hate on Logan for me is starting to wear off. So
No.
All right, here we go. Who has been the worst booked world champion
Tiffany
under
Stratton.
Triple H? Oof.
Tiffany Stratton.
It might.
Tiffany
Yeah,
Stratton.
she's been champion. She's been
Tiffany
champion
Stratton.
since literally since January.
She's
And
about to. She's
it feels
closing
like-
in on Bianca.
All right. All right. I'll throw
That's
in
the
I'll,
sad
I'll throw in a different name. Yeah, John Cena. You fucked up the retirement tour, bud.
EO.
EO.
Worse
Yeah,
than Tiffany?
EO. John,
Worse than
it's a
EO?
John Cena's retirement tour. The expectations that we had for that shit,
Yeah.
Definitely.
trash. Jey Uso, no, Jey Uso was booked fine.
Bro, I can't make a bucket to save my life.
The Jey Uso was booked fine, but yeah, no, EO for sure. EO twice, yeah. How you fuck that up? We said
EO
world
twice.
champion,
Twice.
not mid card.
get off my
Twice.
patience. Get off my patience.
World
You
champion.
over there stinging it up.
Bro, Miles Turner missed the open
Cam,
layup. Stop talking to me.
Cam, you agree with Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah.
What about you,
I
Chris?
think she's terrible.
I'll say Cena. I'll say go with my answer.
My pick is EO, but I'm cool with Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, just the fact that they did it twice with EO, crazy work.
Yeah, y'all
Crazy
stupid.
work.
Fuck you. Oh, I'll also say, I'm not gonna let it go under the rug. Liv Morgan as well. Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's Tiffany or EO bad, but yeah.
Yeah, horrible.
All right. 4 more topics left, folks.
Yeah, sorry to keep y'all. Yeah. All right, Cam.
Cam.
What is your favorite Jack Swagger title win?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The last one. No, the next one.
My favorite Jack Swagger title win.
Yeah, because you have it in your watch history. Remember?
I got it. Fuck you,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
If y'all didn't remember, if y'all didn't remember, I went into Cam's YouTube account and I searched up Jack Swagger title wins and I watched all of them.
Let me look up Jack Swagger. Let me see what titles he has.
ECW title?
Let me go to his Wikipedia.
I mean, his match with Matt Hardy for the ECW title.
Championships and accomplishments.
Which one? The Royal Rumble one?
All right, so here are his championships and accomplishments. He's a former 5-star wrestling champion. He's an all-star. He's a former FCW champion, a former FCW Southern Heavyweight champion. He's a Lucha Underground champion, Lucha Underground Get to the Gods champion. He's a Northeast Wrestling champion, a PPW champion, World Class Revolution, whatever the fuck that is, champion. Oh, and he won the bragging rights trophy. So there you go.
The bragging rights trophy.
Champion, an FCW champion, a World Heavyweight champion. But my favorite title win, if I had to break it down, I'm gonna go with Northeast Wrestling. I'm gonna go with Northeast Wrestling. I'm gonna go with that promotion.
Shout out.
I don't know who he beat for the title, but shout out to him.
Actually, let me look it up. Let me see who he beat.
Man.
Who did Jack Swagger?
I thought they said he's the last ever Lucha Underground champion.
That's no
That
wonder
is
they went.
sad. Lucha Underground, please come back. We can't let you like this. Lucha Underground, your legacy can't be tarnished.
Damn.
Turn the wheel.
Hold on, I'm really trying to see this. Hold on, Northeast
said
Wrestling
turn
World
instead of
Title.
spin.
Who did Swagger beat? Let me see. Championships.
You don't
New
find out
heavyweight
that
champion. Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Mo, have you had a Reese's yet today?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Chris, have you had an Oreo today?
I haven't had an Oreo this year.
He
Okay.
beat I know who he beat. He beat Wrecking Ball.
Who the
You
fuck
might as well
is
just
that?
beat me, bro.
I and then he lost the title to Brad Hollister.
My first bucket is a free throw. Oh my God.
SGA.
All right.
Shut your ass up.
All right, 3 more. This is a good one. All in 2025 or All Out 2021. I don't know why this says 2, but it's supposed to be 21.
Oh,
I was about to
shit.
say,
You already know my answer. All in 2025.
All
I'm
in
still biased
2025,
towards
but
All Out.
All in 2025, I think had the much better matches, but overall for moments, I think All Out 21 had the better moments.
Yeah, I
So give
think
me
for
All Out.
my taste in wrestling, I just
And
think
I will
All Out
say,
had the
I will
complete
say
package.
this about All In and All Out. All In felt like AEW finally submitting to the world that they're here to stay. That's what I think All Out 21 was. It felt like them submitting to the world that we're here to stay. All Out 20. It was All Out 21 and All In 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay, All In 25 felt like them telling the world we're back. It felt like them telling the world we're back.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go all in 25. I mean, aside from the shit being 6 hours, shout out Luke for
That's
sticking
my
with me
whole
through
bet.
that shit.
Rough.
But not. I think the main event gave you. I mean, before that, I would have said Brian at all in 24, but all in 25 main event gave you probably the greatest moment aside from Punk debuting in AEW history.
With you, man.
How do you
With you.
get that? Yeah, no,
There
I'm
we
going
go.
All Out, just personally.
Next one.
It's like watching a fucking Christmas Story with fucking
All right.
All In.
Where will Cody rank all time when he is done?
top 10, top
Top
10,
15.
top 10.
I think top 15 is comfortable.
Top 10 to 15, I would say.
I
When you
agree.
look
I
at
think we
what
can move
Cody
on
has
to the last one.
done, when you look at what Cody has done, Cody was a very, very good mid carder before Stardust.
I think
Cody
he
was a
like that.
very good tag team guy before Stardust. And Stardust was only like a year and a half, 2 years, not enough for me to fucking kick him down a keg like that. But then when you
Like,
look
he's gonna
at what
be
he's
attacked.
done since when you look at what he's done since he's come back, it's like legendary after legendary after legendary.
Yeah. Just don't
Like-
think people are ready to admit it. That's all it is.
Yeah, like he's on a different level right now. All right, and then last question is obviously for Mo.
I already typed up half of it. What is the last question?
All right,
Ending off on me. Interesting.
name 5 pay-per-views you love watching that are bad.
None. None.
I know you
I'm
got
not watching
some.
a bad pay-per-view.
Don't lie,
I
bro.
swear to God.
I know you got some.
We all got guilty
I'm not-
pleasures, bro.
No, I'm being so
I
honest.
know you love some, bro.
Come on.
Like, I guess like golden era shows that like some people would just consider bad because it's golden era, but like outside of that,
Come on. Let's talk about Backlash 2018.
Yeah, let's talk about
no,
that.
that is. I stopped watching after Rollins and Miz is over.
Let's talk about 2015 Royal Rumble.
I know you like SummerSlam '95.
Actually, that is a
Hey!
funny ass watch. That is.
I know you like
funny ass
SummerSlam
watch.
'95, baby. They said Hell in a Cell '09. I know you like that one.
No, I barely remember.
WrestleMania 32, yeah, that long as fuck. That
Not a
shit
chance.
dumb as
Shane
fuck.
versus Taker.
Not a chance.
Hoops.
Shane versus Taker was hooping.
Hoops.
That ladder
Yeah.
match, Mo. That ladder match, bro.
Hey. Woo, woo, woo.
Greatest Royal Rumble. I hate that show. I hate that. Show. I fucking hate that show. WrestleMania 34, Mo. 34.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
said
yeah.
earlier, when it comes to
Nah. He said nah.
Cam's favorite. I mean, no. Most favorite show is the one that Vladimir Kozlov was on.
Ooh. Wow, they said Super Showdown 2020. Super Showdown 2020.
Yeah.
You know, I actually have a story about that. I was
Story time?
in class watching the main event of that show. When Goldberg beat the Fiend, I left that class and I went home.
Like
I
on
got in
site.
my car and I went home. Yeah.
Like
I
the
already
second it
finished my work
happened.
for the day, and it was my
Oh,
last
okay.
class today. Yeah. I legit was about to like crash, and I was like, you know what? Let me leave the room. I already finished my assignment. That teacher was dope as fuck, so I could like, and I had an 8 in that class, so I could just dip, whenever, as long as my shit was done. And you know, I had a car at the time. When I was done, I was like, when I saw that shit happen, I dipped. I was done. I was so pissed off. I was like, no way, I'm not gonna crash out in front of these people.
They said you was rocking with Over the Limit 2013.
That's a thing. That's a show.
I think that was what the fuck was that?
Is Cam
Oh,
asleep?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Cam
Cam,
is
are you
asleep.
asleep?
That boy drooling over there.
Cam.
Yo,
What's up? I'm here.
Oh.
that boy tired. I'm tired too.
All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Good show.
No, W show, man.
Shout out to
anything else we
Lewis
gotta
for making
touch on
that
before we
wheel,
dip out of
bro.
here? Yeah, shout out Lewis, man. Doing it twice, actually.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah, is there anything else? we gotta touch
Oh,
on?
did you guys want to make that announcement?
Which, did we officially agree on that?
For New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're I guess we're moving the I was gonna ask y'all if we're confirming that. So I guess we are moving our in-person episode to around the New Year's time. For different reasons, different circumstances. So it'll probably be easier for me anyway. So yeah.
Your boy started
be
a new
great.
job, so I haven't built
It'll be
up
great.
enough PTO or anything of that sorts to take a quick hiatus like that. So
And your boy trying to move out, so I gotta save up a little bit more bread.
but yeah, no, we
Gives us
agree
more
New
time to
Year's. You
prepare.
guys will get that episode. Trust. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
gonna get it.
By the end of the year.
And we'll still think of something great for episode 100, bro. Is this coming up?
I mean, shit, bro. I mean,
Episode
think-
100 of this podcast is coming up. Episode 100 of No Name is coming up.
Yeah,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Blessings, bro. Blessings.
Jesus
crazy ass shit, man. And Cam is dead, so wow.
Christ. That boy tired. I'm about to knock out as soon as we get off air.
All right, yeah, great show, boys.
Dropping tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
The video's already edited. I just, time.
Bro, I already had 4 kids. I'm back together with T. Like, bro, like
This
Since
guy,
you
bro.
dropped, bro.
It's been a week, okay? It
Since
wasn't the
you
last
dropped.
3-month period, all right?
Since you dropped.
I told y'all niggas it wasn't gonna take 3 months this
I
time.
already proposed, bro. I'm about to go to
This
Bora
nigga
Bora. Like,
Oh, take me with you.
I'll see y'all tomorrow though.
Say
I'll drop
less.
it in the morning. But that is episode 94. Goddamn, 6 episodes away of the Rated M podcast. It was a fun one. You know,
Hell
just
yeah.
a bunch of different topics and shit, breaking shit down.
Yo, Lewis,
Some
how
rants in
fucking
there.
dare you? How dare you make me choose between Jack Perry and Dakota Kai?
I had to do something, dog. I had to do something.
I'm gonna do something.
I trolled myself, bro. I had to choose between Sammy Guevara and Logan Paul.
Yo, Dre, to answer your question, I still have the studio. I just didn't want to drive today. I just didn't feel like driving. So
Like, bro, I trolled myself.
Okay, MFT.
That's Cam.
That's you. My
Well,
favorite
fuck.
Tico.
And we're gonna get up out of here. Not Lewis. Well, Chris, you know what to do. And Lewis, you know what to do too.
Bring back bullying.
Bang. Love you guys.